If you got a little rhythm, move left to right. A new experience, baby, go Joe Stride. Who walking? I'm walking. Who walking? I'm walking. Who walking? I'm walking. Is you walking? And when the groove get good, go right to left. Shut up, y'all. We got grab the trick. Now who walking? I'm walking. Is you walking? I'm walking. Then stretch and walk it out like your plans you have for me. Ain't no evil. It's all good things. Lord, I love you. So I will trust you. Here I let my fear die. That's I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking. In my eyes can get it right. Be my guide. Be my guide. I'll follow through the trouble. When I don't understand, I'll surrender to your plan for me. Don't clap hands, everybody. I say to me, don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Chase, ready? Yeah. Somehow I walk.
You know your plans you have for me. There's no evil. It's all good things. Lord, I love you. I will trust you. That's why I'm walking. I'm walking. Be my guide. And even through the trouble, I don't understand. I'll relinquish all my plans.
Good Lord, open up doors. Took me down a path I ain't never been before. Looking at the road, I don't see a lot of steps. Guess I gotta drop my load, cause you're picking up the pace. Don't leave me die, be by my side. I get a little anxious, please be my guide. I got my big shot, I've been praying for the moment I would get green light. So if you see me, I'm rolling like beef. Don't fail me now.
Like I am, my faith. Oh Lord, I'm walking. Anybody else going? Yeah, say I am. I'm walking. In my faith will be my guide. I don't understand.
I'm not hating you. A very serious question. I do not know the answer to this. I'm asking you. So, the U.S. imposes tariffs on China. China fights back. The U.S. blah, 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 blah. And then China's like, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give up all the tapes and basically tell y'all where this stuff really comes from. So like all the really expensive bags and stuff that you think are from these Italian designers that are made in China, and they just ship them to Italy and then put the label on them, and they are marketing these things up 1,000 to 2,000%. Let's be clear. This is my question. And then of course China's like, hey, you can come straight to the source and get them on the cheap. From the standpoint of consumerism, what I don't understand is if somebody reveals to you that this product, this status symbol, is really no different than the next, inexpensive or reasonably priced thing sitting next to it, like they pull the wool back and show it to you. Is the response to say, oh, now I can get the status symbol cheaper, or, oh, it really ain't all that anyway. Why would I spend my money on it even if I could get it cheaper? because how can it have the status if we've kind of pulled back the covers? It's kind of like the Tesla Cybertruck, right? It looks like an urban assault vehicle. Like that thing could get something going on, and that thing is held together with Velcro and duct tape, right? Even if you could get it cheaper, why would you? So, from the standpoint of consumerism, do you still go after the status symbol once you realize that it's all smoke and mirrors?
Okay, when we break the news to the kids, we need to do it in a way that doesn't make one of us seem like the bad guy. We need to let them know that we still love them. We just don't love each other.
Yeah, you're right. But look, it's okay. I'll start the conversation. If they have any anger, it'll be towards me. They can't be mad forever.
Really? Wow. Thank you, Brad. That's very mature of you.
Well, they've always liked you more anyway.
Kids, put your toys down for a minute. Your father and I have something to tell you.
Kids, your mom and I love you very much.
So very much.
You are just the best kids in the gosh darn world, and we are so lucky to be your parents. And that's why I'm raising your allowance by $5 whole.
Woo! What? Thank you, Daddy. You're the best dad ever.
Brad, what are you doing? Kids, you're not getting a bigger allowance. Your father and I are getting a divorce.
What? No! Mom! Why?
Why are you doing this to us? Yeah, Mom, why?
Monster!
That's honey. Yeah, hold that, they want that soul back. Got nothing to hold back. Take you to the throwback, so that you know that we gon' take the toll back. There's a difference between being seasoned and acting like an old cat. Old heads know that it all comes back around like trying to recapture the moment with a Kodak. The Polaroid is instant. Hoping you don't miss it. 'Cause most of us been different. I tell you what it isn't about. The amount in the bank account. I'm trying to figure out if I can make it through without I'm thinking out loud. Pay attention, 'cause he gives grace to the humble at the same time he humbles the proud. Wow, 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 yeah, wow. Come on, I just don't wanna become what I hate. 'Cause it ain't all about getting your pay up. Let's go. 'Cause only Christ came down to save us. So he saved us. I said I just don't wanna become what I hate. 'Cause it ain't all about getting your way. Only Christ came down to save us. He saved us. He did something for me I could never do for myself. And because of that, every single day movement is felt. I learned in life there's some things that are worse than losing your wealth, like losing your health or losing yourself. But we don't hear it. We just wanna live this life to see the next scenario. Keep you the burial until we meet our burial. Till then life will ebb and flow. I just want my very own plot of end. But I know life's in the potter's hand, so I don't need an autograph from any single artisan. I don't need to worship man, 'cause I know that the heart is sin. Full beyond measure. Once I stopped chasing pleasure, then I felt less pressure for more destined down the Mecca. See, he controls the weather. My effort keeps me fresh, but that ain't the measurement that I use for my own betterment. 'Cause righteousness is heaven sent, meaning that it's all by grace. So by to him, that is all I pray. Come on, I just don't wanna become what I hate. 'Cause it ain't all about getting your pay up. Let's go. 'Cause only Christ came down to save us. You know he saved us. I said I just don't wanna become what I hate. 'Cause it ain't all about getting your way. 'Cause only Christ came down to save us. He saved us. Come on. That's honey.
No, I never did love, just a pastime. Told myself the last time was the last time. So tell me why. I know that I'm safe for all alone, but when I'm with you, I lose control. And I'm not new to heart gonna take. Cause the vibe's just right. Thought I'd never fall in love again, but I just might. Cause the vibe's just right. Thought I'd never fall in love again, but I just might. It's risky, and I know it. We get to go and we can't stop. We're like a locomotive, a runaway train out of control. And this could be unforgettable. I'm hoping we don't get off back, cause it's gonna be a long way back. Cause the vibe's just right. Thought I'd never fall in love again, but I just might. Cause the vibe's just right. Thought I'd never fall in love again, but I just might. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
What's up, good people? What's up, good people? Hey, y'all, good to see y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good Wednesday morning, good Wednesday. It's Wednesday, the day that, I don't know, you wed the nest. I don't know, you wed the Loch Ness Monster. It's the day that the Loch Ness Monster got married. Hence why we call it Wednesday. No, I don't know, I just made that up. I don't think that's the real reason behind the name Wednesday. I don't think so, but there you go. Anyways, hey, y'all, happy Wednesday. It's June the 25th. I can't believe it's already the end of June. Jesus Christ, what did the time go? Where in the world did the time go? But we are here. We're here. We are standing. We are strong. We are loving it. We are doing all stuff. So anyways, thank y'all for being locked in. It's Zeke Live in the morning. It's a great way to start your day. Thank y'all so much for being here. I tell y'all every day, it's a great way to start your day, and I'm going to keep saying it every day until it's no longer true. When it's no longer true, I won't do it no more. But till then, you're locked in with Zeke Live in the morning, and it's a great way to start your day. Man, it's a good day today. Really good day today. Number one, first and foremost, all that humidity has broken. It's not oppressively hot in Chicago right now, because the last 3 or 4 days have been, matter of fact, let's see, ever since like Friday. So like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, too. The last 5 days have been oppressively hot here in Chicago. And so, yeah, today, last night it rained, all that stuff like that. All that humidity ended up breaking. So now it is nice and just a nice summer day. Beautiful outside. It's, the ground is a little wet. Sun is shining a little bit. Like, not too much. A little bit of overhead coverage, just enough to make the sun not be beating you down. That whole thing. It's one of those right now. So I'm not complaining. That makes a good hump day. That's a good hump day testimony right there. The just not being so hot. And man, let me tell you, I went to a game last night. So our church had an outing. APC Morgan Park had a baseball outing. Somebody gave us some tickets, and so we had about 50 people that went to the White Sox game last night. And I will say that there were more people at the White Sox game than I expected to be there, because as y'all know, they have an awful record right now. I think last year they were the worst team in the history of baseball last year. So, the numbers been pretty low, been pretty light skinned up in them stands. But it was a decent crowd. I mean, it wasn't like packed, it wasn't full or anything like that. They're probably, I don't know, 20% full, if maybe somewhere in there. Not terrible for a team that's not doing that great, but we had a great time. And then it started raining, so we got on up out of there. But me and my wife, we went together, and we had a really good time. It was just a good time. It was nice to get away for a minute, spend some time on the outing with the church folks and all that kind of stuff. Just a good time. It's just a good time. I enjoyed myself very much. But like going into the game, like leading up to it, it was almost like, man, should we really even go out here? It was so hot. Like it was so hot. We were trying to figure out if we should even go. Like it's going to, just too oppressively hot. We mudded through. I went home, changed clothes, put on a button shirt with some shorts. Some if I needed to, I could open it up a little bit. Something just to, you got to show a little chest hair every now and again. Look at taco meat. Taco Tuesday. You had to, But no. It was just a good time though. Overall, a good time. I was really happy with it. And next time something like that happens, we have to see if we can get some tickets for Lock Stars or something like that. Now, this was a church outing, and I thought it was important to go on that. So, we were out there, and just like I said, just an overall really good time. I enjoyed myself. But, man, just like I said, though, that heat yesterday was enough to make us try to figure out if we needed to figure something else out in life. Because that heat can't be the will of God for anybody's life when it's that humid. And I know other places get that way. Miami, I know how y'all get, down in the Caribbean. I know. You get around the equator. I know. But we not there. We're in Chicago. We're in Chicago, Maine. We're supposed to be, a little bit more, tolerable. But anyways, all that to say, great time last night. Wish y'all could have been there. But it was a good time. Let's see here. Let me throw this announcement up there. Y'all know I've been announcing this. Healing Voices tomorrow night, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Come on out. We're going to breathe. We just going to have a time just introducing this. Now, there's another announcement that's coming up regarding next Thursday. This one for next Thursday, I will say this much. We're kind of toying with that, and this depends on some schematics here actually around end of year stuff, end of fiscal year stuff, and y'all need to know all those pieces. But we're thinking about pushing it into and tying everything together next week. We're thinking about doing that. So look out for that announcement. You'll hear that tomorrow. I won't have it for you by the end of the show. I won't even say. I know that won't be done by the end of the show. By the end of the show, we'll just be opening the offices. So that won't be. But you'll see it on my Facebook if there's a change that's made. But as it stands right now, tomorrow, 7 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. Healing Voices. I've been talking about what that is. It's a time to breathe. It's a time to sing, write music, do whatever you want to do. We'll play some music. We'll play some songs. We'll just let it play. We'll just let it vibe. We'll just let it go. And we'll share with each other. We'll share in community. It's a new type of musical iteration that I'm doing. It's a really new, I'm going to call it a fairly new concept. I'm pulling from a lot of different things. You'll probably feel elements in it that feel like a whole lot of other stuff, like writing groups and all kind of stuff like that. So you'll probably feel elements that feel familiar from other types of things. We're pulling some of those elements all together to do what we need to do in this space. And this space is about healing. This space is about getting past trauma and hurt and pain and all of those things. That's what this space is all about. So that's what Healing Voices is. Again, be watching my Facebook and stuff like that if there's any kind of change to it. But as it stands right now, tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m., man, mark it on your calendar. And do me a favor, mark January. Don't mark January on your calendar. Mark July. Don't mark June 3rd. What the world? July 3rd. Mark that on your calendar. Mark it on your calendar. July 3rd. Mark it on your calendar. July 3rd, 8:30 p.m. Mark that on your calendar. We'll open up rehearsal to a thing, and like I said, we'll throw Healing Voices in there. So there's some things that might come about an announcement today that you can find. You can also, you can always follow me over on Facebook to stay up to date with that announcement, with those changes, because that's where I'm going to post it at. I'm going to post it on Facebook. So if you haven't already, I know everybody that's here, I'm assuming, is already subscribed to Zeke Locke'd. I'm assuming you follow me on Facebook and all that. But I would say just check Facebook then. And if you haven't done it already, go ahead and follow me on Facebook, because again, that's where that announcement will be posted. If Healing Voices is going on tomorrow, still as it's planned and as it's going, and if we got it marked out, then there'll be no changes we made. But Otherwise, you'll see a change. I'm letting y'all know that that's an exclusive. Me letting y'all know before I've even put it out there into the ether yet. Like, this is me letting y'all know because I've been inviting y'all every day, and I really want to see y'all there. But the one that's on July 3rd, the day before Independence Day, it's gonna be a freedom night, like a freedom and safety and comfort and worship and all those things all together, and watching how healing can happen in that space. And so that's going on July 3rd. So I definitely want to see y'all in the place. Again, you can follow me on Facebook for all of that info, though, because that's where all that's going to be posted. And once that's posted, of course, we'll have it shared here on this platform. But for now, just follow it on Facebook, and that's where you're going to find out all of that stuff. So, again, that's all around, that's a bunch of stuff that regular I can't really tell y'all about. It's just some semantics around, around the logistics of fiscal years and all these other kinds of things. So it's, there's pieces in it that have to align, but got blessed with a really cool opportunity. We've got a choir from Geneva, Switzerland. Sova Gospel Choir from Geneva, Switzerland is going to be hanging out with us that day. And they're coming over here, Compassion Ministries International, where they feed children and do all that stuff. They are sponsoring them to be, on going around America. Well, they're doing some sponsorship with them. So they're going to be here. So group of like 60 people, and I really want to share those exchanges with you all, and so y'all can see what that space is, and y'all get a chance to see a little bit of what I do on the international front. It's going to be a good time. They're going to sing some stuff, and my worship team will be there, and I have some of my singers there, and I reached out to a few people already about letting them do some stuff. I mean, just a real exchange that just gets everybody knowing everybody else, and just a fellowship in that way. I reached out to Jamaica yesterday. She's the first person I called. I said, "Yo, Jamaica, what you got going on?" Like, so if you want to see her, hey, so it's a low key thing, but it's a thing. So yes, I want to see you there. All right, flyer upcoming, but again, all of that, follow it on Facebook, because today is when we're supposed to be having all that up. So follow it on Facebook. If you're not following me on Facebook, go there. If you don't have Facebook, go there. We'll make sure it gets on Instagram too, so you can go there. I know Instagram, we just keep Instagram up there on the backdrop because why not? Even though we're not going live on Instagram right now, and I don't know that we will. Like I said, this is a whole organization thing. But I'm telling you, it's going to be a good time. These are the things that I do. These are the things that my people do. And can I just be honest with y'all? Can I just be honest for a hot minute? Can I be honest for a hot moment? I was honest with this yesterday, but I'm going to be honest again today, because I'm coming to grips with it myself. The weight of feeling like, have you ever had the weight of feeling like everything was just done, or like everything was over, or like you missed a thing in life, like like you just sometimes go through phases. I say this, I've been saying this a while, and maybe because I've just been feeling real heavy, and that's the thing that happens when you get on Zeke Live in the morning. You're catching me with my live raw thoughts, and right now the raw thought is like, I cannot let this be the end of what God gave me. That's why I titled today's episode "Throw It Off, Still Going." Throw it off, but still going. Like that, I know how it is. We go through times in life where you can get thrown off by just life itself. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. But now what I'm trying to do, get into this place where I don't allow it to overtake me. So where now I start becoming bitter. I start complaining all the time. I start getting upset all the time. I'm upset with everybody, everything. You find yourself getting jealous of people. Come on, let's be real. Like, you find yourself getting into a place where you doubt what you have inside of you, what you believe God put in you. And when I say you doubt it, I'm talking about me. I'm looking at myself on the screen, so I feel like I'm talking right directly to myself. Like, this is, this is a fact of life. This is a reality of life. This is just something that happens. But I promise y'all, if y'all, like they used to say in church back in the day when they did testimony service, if you pray for me, I'll pray for you. You pray for me, I'll pray for you. If you stand with me, I'll stand with you. So if you promise that you'll keep going. I'm talking to y'all now, Lock Stars. If y'all promise that you keep going, that you won't give up, that you won't throw in the towel in the fight, that you won't allow people to throw you off, that you won't allow life circumstances to throw you off, and you promise me that you'll stand and that you'll keep going, and you just keep locking in with us and just keep letting me know that you do, like, I promise you that I won't give up. Like, because now what we got is like this collaboration effort going on, like a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to describe that, but I guess it's like a collaboration effort, almost like like I said, like a family, you know, like you holding me accountable. Iron sharpening iron. It's looking for strength from others who are going through the same stuff in life that you going on. Like, you got to keep going, because if nobody else is leaning on you at this point now, I'm saying if you promise that you'll keep going, I'm leaning on you. I'm looking at you so that I can see, like you know, there's this thing that happens, I think, at a point in life where when you wake up and you say, like the prodigal son, he woke up, he came to himself, he snapped to himself and realized, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. This ain't even what I was born into. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. And so, you know, like I think you hit that, and then stuff stops being about what other people got going on. You stop being worried about what other people say, whether it be good or bad, whether it be positive or negative. You just don't care either way. Like, I mean, the only thing you start caring about is, am I where I'm supposed to be? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I living up to what God has given me? And that's what I think I'm snapping into now. What has God given me? I sat down for a long time, but I thank y'all. This is why I thank y'all every day for locking in on Zeke Live in the Morning, because if y'all know me, y'all know that it's been a while since I've done anything with my music, since I've done anything with it's like I just got into a hole. I talk about it a lot more now. I'm finding myself a little more comfortable. This episode, I mean, you know, this Zeke Live in the Morning thing helps me to talk about it a lot more comfortably and a lot more open nowadays. But you know, I call it going down in the hole. And like, I went down in the hole, and I know somebody gonna give me a pause moment and all that stuff. Although I don't think that's a pause moment. But nonetheless, like, if I'm being real, like, I call it going down in the hole, and this is why I call it going in the hole. If you ever been, you know, if you ever seen like some of those movies where people in jail or in prison or whatever, and they put them in solitary confinement, sometimes they call it the hole, or, you know, they might have like you know, like I don't know, like some kind of a dungeon or something like that, a hole, like there's something that's, you know, or a manhole, like something you fall in and you can't get out, like, you know, like a big trap, you know, and you fall in it, and now you got to like try to claw your way out, and it's hard to get out. It was easy to fall into it. I mean, there's nothing to fall into. You accidentally fall into it, but boy, accidentally fall into a hole, and then you got to work harder than you ever worked in your life to get out of it. Now that's crazy work to me. But that's what I feel like I've been in for the last few years, man. So now I'm getting up. I look. I done clawed and scrammed and did all of that. So when you saw me start Zeke Live in the Morning, that was my head peeking out over the hole. Like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's still life left. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh. Suicide didn't take me. Oh, shoot. Oh, the depression didn't pull me out of it. Oh, snap. Oh, wow, look at this. The life that got to life and didn't mess me up so bad that I couldn't get my head back over this hole. If I can get that, then Lord, give me the strength in my arms so I can pull myself all the way up. Because when I come out of the hole this time, I'm dangerous. And now I'm talking to all of us. When we come out, if you ever been in the hole like me, when you come out of it this time, you're dangerous, because now you know what to look for. You may have accidentally fell into it like I did. You may have fell accidentally into the depression like me. You may have got to a place where, you know, all those crazy wild thoughts, the suicidal thoughts and all that stuff started flowing and running. You may have got anxious. You may have got overworked, overwhelmed, underpaid, underloved, underappreciated. You may have went through all of that. People yapping and talking and doing all kind of stuff in your ears. I'm here to tell you, though, that even though you may have accidentally fell off into all of that, here's the crazy part about it. When you finally do all the work to claw yourself out of that whack hole you was just in, that I don't think we should call it a whack hole though. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Like, but when you do all the work to claw yourself out of that, man, whoa, you're dangerous now because you know what a hole looks like. I fell into it before because I wasn't really sure what that looked like. I'd heard about these little potholes. I heard about these sand pits. I heard about this quicksand. I'd heard about all this stuff before, but I didn't really know what it looked like. I didn't really know how to look for it. But now that I know, I'm swerving it this time. Oh, no. You can't talk to me about that. No. Because I already know what that looks like. You start talking to me too long about your issues, I'm going to start wearing your issues before you know it, they're going to be my issues. So, not today. I don't think today is a good day to hear your conversation about No. I know. Y'all broke over there. I know. You ain't had no money. You ain't never had no money. You can't find no money. I know. I get it. My heart goes out to you, but right now, I'm sorry, brother. Right now, I'm, I've been in that hole before, and I just clawed myself out of it. And if you did with me too long in that, then you're gonna pull me back down. I know what that looks like. I'm dangerous now. I know what that depression looks like. I know what the anxiety looks like. I'm dangerous now. I'm not going. You see what I'm saying? You claw yourself out of it, and so you're still going. You keep going. I'm telling y'all, if y'all promise me that you'll keep going, y'all keep telling me and promising me that you're going to keep going, then now, like it's like the old church used to say, you pray for me, I'm going to pray for you. So if you keep going, I'm going to keep going. And I thank God for the people that's in my life. I think I should at least make mention of this. I thank God for the people who are in my life who have been helping me to pull up. And I don't want to, if I start naming names, I'm going to miss people. And so if you feel like you helped me pull up out of the hole, and I don't say your name right now, because I'm going to mention a few names. But if you feel like that, you did, hold on now, wait a minute, y'all, hold on. I done forgot to plug my computer in. The devil, what kind of nonsensical. Hold on, Jesus. We can't go off, but I'm going to name some names and some people who I think have really helped me. Woo! That was a close one. The battery, this thing died quick too with this camera on. But there were some people who helped me. I thank God that I have my friends. I thank God. Y'all see Eric and Rich on here every morning. Like, what y'all don't really understand behind that is that all the time that I was going through my stuff, they never gave up on me. Like, Rich is my friend, and Eric is a brother to me as well. But at the end of the day, I brought them on the team with the whole Zeke Lock and the New Experience movement. We did all this stuff together, and they were managing it. So me not doing nothing gave them nothing to manage. So what do you do when you got nothing to manage? You quit, you leave, you go. But guess what? They on here with me every morning. Why? Because that's what true helping somebody out of the hole looks like. So I thank God for them. And so when y'all hear me sing their praises every day when they come on the screen, that's why. Why do I reach out to Jamaica Lachey? Why was she somebody that I was like, yo, Jamaica, if you what you doing next week? You want to come through this thing we do? Come on through. Why did I ask her? Because when I was going through some real situations, me and her, was sitting in a room, my music was still going. And Jamaica may not realize this or even know this. Now I'm just getting teary-eyed. It's too early in the morning for that. Getting teary-eyed. I know that some of the only music I was doing for a season was the times when she came in the house. When she came over to the house and we was writing songs sometimes that she was working on, sometimes stuff that I was working on, some stuff that never went anywhere. We would just sit in the room. This is why I'm so passionate about this healing voices thing. That's why she's one of my first calls. There were times where we would say we could work on a song and a track would just be playing and we just writing to it. I mean, when we did this song called Praying For Me together, you want to talk about just pouring onto paper what I was really feeling, and to have somebody musically who I could do that with in that type of moment. Jamaica was one of those people. That's y'all ask why I play her songs all the time, all the I Don't Want It and stuff like that, because that was stuff that helped pull me out the hole. I'm telling y'all, and if there's a number of people in the New X movement. Y'all have heard me say their names before, like Rita and Lauren and Jason and Davaris and Mika and who else was with me on that run? Jasmine, and because there was a run of time there where I just was. I thank God for them. I'm missing somebody. Boom, boom, boom. See, I told you I start forgetting names once I do that. Like, and we were traveling still when I was not doing nothing other than just trying to get through some major gigs I had. I called them up and they went. Like, that is like, and I'm telling y'all, I fully expected everybody to leave me behind because that's just what I felt. You know what I'm saying? I thank God that, y'all hear me always pushing stuff over here at APC. I thank God for Pastor Bill Ellis and AP family, because there were times when, and okay, I've told him this before, so if he sees this episode, if he goes back and sees this episode, you've heard this story before, and I might have said it on here before too, though. But there were times when I first started coming here, I would come to I would come and sit in the back. Service was starting at 2:00 at the time. I would sit in the back of service, and it was when I was first starting to feel that burnout, that overwhelm, all of that. And I would come and I would just sit in the back. We were still wearing masks. That's when this was first started. And I would sit back there, and there was a couple of them sermons that was going on, and I mean, I would you ever just been in church or a praise and worship service or a sermon is going on or something, and it just breaks you because it's so much going on in life. That was important to me in that season. So I thank God for that. So this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, if you're going to call yourself out of that hole, man, you may have got thrown off. You may have got thrown off the cliff. But this is how you keep going. You start looking at, and this is where I'm at with it, you start looking at positive things. And I know I've been saying that a lot this week. You start looking at the positive things as opposed to the negative stuff. And that's my new work, is to start seeing the positive in everything that's there. Because yes, there's going to be people who will try to throw you off. They may not even be trying to throw you off. Just their essence throws you off. I got a call yesterday that threw me off. It just threw me off. I wasn't expecting it. I was busy doing a ton of other things, and then this call came through, and I was just like, what the world? Like, by the time it was done, I had to call my wife. Like, what the what? Like, Jesus, I had to call and vent and do all of that. But you see how that negative energy just transfers? All that negative energy that came to me, then I called my wife and I got to vent to her. Now she got to carry it too. We got bump that. Here's the good in it. I was able to get off the phone with that person. If nothing else, there's good in it. I don't have to like live with the person. That person don't have to. You know what I'm saying? That person don't have to be by my side all day, every day, all night, every night. No. Like, I was able to get off the phone. I was like, oh, well, God bless you. I love you. And I talk to you next time. Like, I was able to do that. Like, but it's important, man. It's important to find the positive and stuff. And that's the page I'm on right now. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all keep going, I know y'all get thrown off sometimes. I know y'all get exhausted sometimes. I know jobs lay people off. I know. Kids start acting crazy. I know. Husbands and wives, boyfriends and girlfriends sometimes break up. I know. Dreams look like they get derailed. I know. But I promise, if y'all keep going, I'm going to keep going. And that's the wave that we on for this. So let's do this, y'all, because I want to do these. I want to do some morning shout outs. Let me see my comments. Y'all in the comments today? Oh, y'all are. Look at the comments over here. Praise the Lord. Okay, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to come back and do our morning shout outs. But before we do our music break, I'm going to bring Eric to the stage for a quick second because I see he just got stuck back there. So I will give him a chance to, I guess he's finished setting up. I don't want to, y'all know I'll pull him on the stage in a minute without without him being ready. I just throw him up there, y'all know, if you catching him off guard. But yeah. Let's see here. This one I'm going to play, this one right here. Somebody whose praises I've been singing all morning today. Welcome, my friend. You want to know that Eric out. What's up, E? Are you muted?
So here we go with that stuff.
There you go. What's up, brother?
I don't know what I did. Man, I had to try my computer was acting a nut this morning.
Oh, dude.
I was trying to get on. I'm like, what in the world is happening? I had to restart a few times, but it is what it is.
Oh, no. See, throw it off, but still going. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Throw it off, but still going.
Yeah, man. I don't really. I'm just a person who I try to see the good stuff in situations. A lot of, I just don't dwell on the negative stuff. It's like, it is what it is. I've always had that mentality. You can't change it. worrying don't change nothing. It just make you worse, makes you sick, makes you feel like. So for me, man, when stuff don't work right, I'm like, ah. All right, well, let me try another way.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. My godbrother Kachana used to always say, what you gonna do? Just ball up and die, or you gonna figure out a way to get out of it? And that's really the truth of the thing, man. So I get it. You know, like we all go through stuff, right? We all go through stuff. Like me, you know, I was thinking about something just last night. I was thinking about something. I'm like, I got so much stuff to do coming up, and I have not had leg issues in a long time. Yeah. And then the past few days, it's like literally, I'm like, oh, it's hurting to even walk. It's been crazy. But you know, I was sitting there like, yeah. And I know it's a physical thing, but man, I honestly sat the other night. I was like, no, my leg's not gonna dictate how I'm supposed to do it. My body go do what I want it to do. I'm in charge, not that. And I just stood straight up. And when I say it hurt, the pain to stay straight up, take that first step, and I just made myself do it. So, you know, I'm just not in a place, man. I don't have time to be sitting around here sad or you know, negative, and it's too much life out here to live, man. It's too much to do. You can sit right where you at, look out the window, and say it's a beautiful day outside. Well, I don't know how I'm just saying on the average time, you can look outside and say the sun is out. Like the other Saturday, I got up, I woke up in my bed. This is before I left to go to Detroit. And I heard across the street from me, kids was outside. You know, you hear kids playing. They squealing, they laughing, they having a great time. Sun was out. There was a guy mowing his grass across from there. And I'm looking at people, you know, people getting in the cars, going ahead. I'm like, life is moving and going. And it's so much stuff out here, man. I took those moments. This man watching this guy cut his grass. These kids have a good time. I'm like, man, let me get up and do something. Sometimes it's the people around that you see around you inspire you. It's inspiration comes from weird places, right? You know, inspiration comes from weird places. And just to push yourself through what you're dealing with, for me, it just took literally looking out my window, because I can lay in my bed and look. And these little kids was playing in this water, you know, the little house pool things they got. And these children have such a great time. Like, look at that. They are so carefree. You know, I'm like, Lord bless them, because when they get this age, you got to care about, you know, stuff that you have to
you start caring about stuff that,
And that's how we lose all the worry that the world brings. That's where we lose, you know, like we said before, you lose your creativity, you lose yourself, because, you know, think about it, some people get up, literally, I saw this meme with this, and then I know we got to go to our music break, where the guy got up, they showed him come walking in the bedroom, his wife's in the bed, he come to bed, he jumped in the bed and jumped right back out, because it was daylight, he went right back to work, then he come back in, he would jump in the bed and jump right back out, grab his bag and go right back to work. And that's how some people live. You know, I know a friend right now, a friend of mine, you know, single mother, not by her own choice, husband decided I don't want to be here. But you leave her to take care of, now that one of the kids are older, well, they're, you know, like teen. One preteen, one is almost grown. But you leave this lady to have to pay $2,400 condo rent every month by herself, plus put the kids through school, medical bills, clothes, utilities, herself, food, and all that. You left her to do that because you mad. You know, so there's some people out here, and then she smiles every day, and she playing at a church on, you know, singing, leading worship. She smiles. You never know that this girl is barely making it every day. But she said, I can either get sad about it, or I can get up and do what I have to do. So that's the thing for the day, everybody. You just got to get up and do what you have to do. It's hard. Yeah. We're not saying it's not hard. We're not saying it's not hard. Yeah. I'm not saying every time I move, I don't want to scream out of pain. I mean, today is good. I was in the mood today, but yesterday, late last night, to move, I hollered out a few times. But I'm like, nope, my body not gonna control me. I'm gonna control it. I just start moving and kicking my legs and stuff. I push through it. Yeah. You know, but yeah. So that's the word for the day, everybody. Just push through. It's life outside of your home. It's life outside of your room. You know what I mean? And like, you ever did this, Zeke? And then I know we got to do a break. I promise this last thing. Have you ever been sitting at home and you've been in the house all day, right? and you say, "Oh, let me run outside," and you go outside, it's bright, is the world is moving. You're like, "It's nice out here today," and it's not that you didn't know that. It's just that you've been so confined and cooped up in the world that you have in your situation. And I tell people that sometimes, man, just get up, step outside, and it's like it's like the windows was open. Why is it so dark in my house? And you step outside and it's bright. The sun is out. You hear motion, the cars moving, music playing, people driving by. It's like life is happening, and I'm sitting in a room confined in my space when there's a whole world out there. That's what I'm saying, man. For me,
Yeah.
and it's
No,
crazy
you're
when you have
absolutely
that
right.
moments. You know what I mean? When you have
Yeah,
that moment,
like the
like
moments where you step outside, like life is still happening. Life is, and people are
yeah,
happy. People are like that. That's when you got to change your. Sometimes you just got to change your environment because you get around
there you
folks who
go.
just like that stuff is contagious, man. All that energy that just that people spill off is contagious. And if you got to fight too hard to find good energy and to give off good energy, it means you ain't having good energy poured into you. So
Right,
you doing
right.
all the work to produce your own good energy. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but what I'm saying is you
I
shouldn't
know
be
what you're
doing
saying.
that all the time. You
Yeah,
should have enough inside of you that you can, you know. So if you're around people that's just dragging the life out of you all the time, it's like, man, bump these people,
yeah,
man. I
and that's
can't
why I
do
say
it no more. I can't do it no
it was
more.
different. It's just
Yeah.
those small moments, man. Like I said, when I step out, and so I know people experience that. It's like the inside of your house is dark, and it's not. The windows are open and all that, but when you step outside, it's brighter. You know, everything just and it's
Hmm.
wait a minute. And I was looking around today. I got in the car, went to Dairy Queen, got something. You know, just that little moment for me was like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
And that you may get that breath of fresh air, like you said, you may step outside and when you eating your snack or you stop at a Shoop's or you go to the Dairy Queen, if you run to the mall to grab a shirt, whatever you do, if you just get a phone call from a friend and you talking, driving back home, oh man, I just ran to the gas station. At that moment, it's another connection. I feel like life changes to an extent, some way. And next thing you know, you got energy when you get home to do something. You come home, your music playing, you feeling better, you out the house. "Ah, I don't go home yet. Let me run over here. Let me do that. Just change your environment. That's it.
Absolutely.
Environment.
Absolutely. Well, y'all, before we take the music break real quick, let me give a quick update that I just saw come in here. Well, I think it came in earlier. But before we do the morning shout outs, we'll take a music break before that. But I know everybody's wondering how things went if you haven't seen it already with our girl, Miss Rhonda on the rocks. Well, Mama Cynthia is here this morning. I'm putting this up before we do the morning shout out, so at least people will know in case they got to go. But here it is. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for all the prayers, love, and support. Rhonda's surgery went very well. So for everybody that's wondering, that she's resting right now and expecting her to go home sometime today. So in the meantime, I mean, they're over there locked in with Zeke Live in the morning. So y'all show Rhonda some love because everything went well with her surgery, and that's what
Which means I'm not gonna say nothing today to set her off because she'll get out the bed mad instead of trying to type half sleep and say something to me. So we ain't gonna make her mad today. So yeah, tell Rhonda we are happy for her. You know,
yeah, we're happy for Rhonda. Y'all show Rhonda some love. I want to at least put that up there just for a little bit of update before we did our music break. Because y'all know we've been praying for her. We was hoping for her. We asked that everybody did said a quick prayer for her at 2:55. Yes, I'm sorry, 3:55 yesterday. Y'all remember we went down the line, 4:55 over here, 55 over here, that whole thing. So we was praying and hoping that everything would go well, and it looks like it did. So shout out to Rhonda on the rocks for a successful surgery and the life change is going there. And of course, y'all can follow that journey on Rhonda Reimagined. So I encourage you to go and check that out. So yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Mama Cynthia, Pastor Cynthia Cohen, for sharing that with us, making sure that we know that Rhonda was all right. Y'all know we love to make sure our own is okay. So y'all know if y'all ever got a situation or something where I don't know, where you have surgery or you get sick or something, you want people to check in on you, want people to know you're doing all right. So that's why we just making sure y'all know that Rhonda's all right. So I'm gonna play this one in dedication to Rhonda. This is CP the Genius. I know it was on in the pre-show, but we're gonna play it one more time for her.
and
It's
her
CP
other
the
song
Genius.
for today. when you get a minute. That Cat and Jones joint. That's our song too.
Oh yeah, we'll play both of those. Then we'll play in Rhonda. This one is sponsored by this music break is sponsored by the successful surgery of Miss Rhonda on the Rocks. This is for you, Rhonda, right here, saying congratulations on the successful surgery. CP to Janice and Cat and Jones.
And then the attention is back on us, Rhonda. So enjoy.
And then it's back on us. We'll be right back in a moment.
No, I never did love just the past time. Told myself the last time was the last time. So tell me why. Know that I'm safe for all alone, but when I'm with you, I lose control. I'm not new to heartbreak, babe, but that's a risk we all gon' take. Cause the vibes just right. Thought I'd never fall in love again, but I just might. Cause the vibes just right. Thought I'd never fall in love again, but I just might. It's risky, and I know it. Once we get to going, we can't stop. Feel like a locomotive, a runaway train out of control. And this could be unforgettable. I'm hoping we don't get off track, cause it's gonna be a long way back. Cause the vibe's just right. Thought I'd never fall in love again, but I just might. Cause the vibe's just right. Thought I'd never fall in love again, but I just might. Oh yeah.
Some reason I woke up on the right side of the bed, and you were the first thing in my head. I can't complain, but I praise you instead, cause it's my day, it's my season, and I'm a star with my own attitude. I'll express my love and gratitude, cause my attitude will change my latitude. Things will go my way, cause it's my day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be my day. It's gonna be a good day. Cause it's my day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be my day. I let go what's happened in my past, and the time that I had somehow finished last. I ball it up and throw it in the trash. It's my day. I'm smiling, cause I know that today is the day. Happy not because of yesterday, but I'm happy cause I'm starting with today. Things will go my way, cause it's my day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be my day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna cause it's my day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be my day. My day. Tired of getting up in the morning with the same old and the same old but bugging me. The doctor keep drugging me and I'm sluggish and I can't get out of bed. But instead I'ma look to the light, man. Stop blaming my wife, man. I would do it right, man. Fly like a kite, man. I was doing singing sad songs, I'ma flip it down song. I will not wait on anything to happen. I will make it happen. I will take some action now. I won't wait on another day. God to make you wait, I will take some day. And be glad and that it's gonna be a great day. But this is the day that the Lord has made. It's gonna be a good day, and I will rejoice because it's my day.
Kenton Jones, my day, CP the Genius. I just might. That was in dedication to Ms. Rhonda on the rocks for a successful surgery, so we thank God for that. We praise God for a successful surgery. Man, let's get into these morning shout-outs. Y'all know this is one of my favorite parts of the show, probably my favorite part of the show, so we always got to make sure y'all know. Y'all got to make sure we know. I mean, that y'all know. We got to make sure that y'all know we love y'all. So that's why we do the morning shout-outs. Because we like to, we just like engaging with the audience. We just like to talk to y'all sometimes. I know sometimes we talk about all kinds of other stuff, but we'll talk to y'all too. So let's start up like this. First comment of the day goes to Mama JP right out. There she is right there. Eric's mama on the place. Y'all know how we do. We show the mamas love over here. We show the mamas of the show a whole lot of love. So y'all go show Mama Johnny. Y'all go show her some love, man. Y'all go show her some love. Mrs. Johnny Rideout. She is Eric's mama. She was the first comment of the day. And then here's our girl right here. Number 2 comment. This is Brony Cat. Miss Brony Cat 1. Y'all know that's our girl. That's our girl. That's our church announcement lady. So y'all make sure to go and show her some love as well. Let's see. Oh, see the church announcement today. Oh no. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's in here. No, okay, but I do know one thing she said though. She said, "I know, man. I've been waiting for the long. You locked in on Wisdom Wednesday and all this stuff. I thought I did see. I wasn't crazy, dog. I knew I wasn't. There it is. Welcome to Zeke Live in the Morning with Zeke Locke, co-host Eric Rideout, Richard Holmes. Grab a beverage and let's get locked in. You may be thrown off, but keep moving regardless. See, I knew I seen the church announcement in there, trying to tell me what I don't see. I think I unstarted. That's why it wasn't showing up in the right place. That's what happened. All right, here it is. And then look, here it is. One of our favorites, Miss Brenda Rose. Y'all give Miss Brenda Rose a what's up. Saying good morning to me and transferring that good morning to all of y'all as well. And then, of course, y'all know Rhonda's mom is in here. Y'all know she's in the place and she let us know that Rhonda's resting well and that everything's all right. And so we're thanking God for that. And then let's see who else we got. Look who it is. Our man's John Johnson. He's been in the comments already. I saw some of his comments when I turned the comments on. I saw him come across the ice cream took you out. That's the John is hilarious, man. Man, I saw a comment that he put there. He said he was working 18-hour days. I think he said 6 days a week.
That's a lot.
Jesus. That's a lot.
You need to take a vacation, man.
You need to take 3 vacations. Like, you need a sabbatical. Oh my God. And I was talking about this person earlier, Miss Jamaica Lachey. I was talking about her earlier on. So y'all shout out Miss Jamaica Lachey. I'll find her everywhere where music is bought and sold and streamed and all that stuff. Y'all go ahead and check her out with all of that stuff. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I gotta put this up there. Yes, praise the Lord. We'll continue praying for comfort, complete recovery, and healing. That's in regards to Rhonda. Let's see here. Who else we got down in here? Oh, look, I didn't even know you was in here today. That's Pastor Bill Ellis in here. Look at that. We was talking about him. Fire in the hole. Look at fire in the hole. Y'all remember that today? If you've been in the military. Fire in the hole. You throw the grenade. Yeah, you know. What happens when you fall in the hole and people start throwing grenades in the hole? It really is fire in the hole. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what happens when that is the case? My God. Yeah. Let's see here. DJ Red, DJ Mark. Good morning, winners. It's Wednesday, and it's a great day to win in every area of your life. You know you got this. Tune in now with Zeke Live in the morning. Lock in. Boom. I love it. Look at that right there. Between him and Brony Cat, they both gonna give you a,
Morning.
It's like they gonna give you the testimonial. They gonna give you a little encouraging word, because I can tell you, between the two of them, they one set you up, the other one say a thing, and it's like a tag team. I love it. They done become a tag team over here, a force to be reckoned with, man. Look at this Asia Jamal. That's our girl over at the Pure Life podcast. Yeah, shout out to her. Y'all know y'all can catch her on the I'm saying the Pure. I can't talk. The Pure Live. Why we put R's on stuff where they don't belong? Like, country folks putting R's on stuff. Pure Live. The library. I think it is library. We be saying library. We take R's out where they belong and put R's where they don't go. We take S's off where they don't, where they go, and put them where they don't. We call it Jules. All my life, I thought the place was called Jules or Garrett's Popcorn. I thought it was an S on Garrett's. None of these things are true.
Walmart, the S.
Yeah, Walmart's. Yeah, I've heard that.
White Castle.
My dad
put an S on that. There's no S on White Castle.
Yeah, White Castles. Yeah.
Do that. That's just stupid.
But then I hear people who say White Castles, but they say McDonald's. And they don't say McDonald's. They say McDonald's, but White Castles. Like, they took the S off McDonald's and gave it to White Castle.
People misuse the letter S on a lot of words.
All the time. And they use the R too. That's why I said the Pure Live. That's why I said go on the Pure Live broadcast. Pure Live. Miss Asia Jamal. Look at DJ Red. See? He encouraging me. I'm positive you to put out this music. Laughing but serious. You absolutely right. That's why I said y'all keep encouraging me. I done peeked my head over the hole, and I done realized, like Eric said, oh, it's sunny out here. Oh, it's bright around here. And so now I'm back out. Right, here we go. We out there. John said, you got that. I'm gonna get you. Forget you, sucker. So, I think he's talking about you when your leg was messed up. E. I think he said, you got that. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Toe.
Oh no, I don't have that.
Remember, I'm gonna get you, sucker.
I remember that. No, it's good. It was way worse than that.
Check it out, y'all. It's Willie God Brought Me Outlet. Y'all shout out to Willie Outlet, man. He is we played one of his songs yesterday. He submitted a song called I was gonna say I've Been Bought by the Blood of the Lord. Man, what's the name of that song? It's right in front of my face. I can't see the thing. Anyways, we played it yesterday. Willie God Brought Me Out. I got him on the screen. Let me find out what the song is called. Make sure I got the song title. Y'all know I'm old, man. I'm not old, but I've been forgetting stuff. I'm just forgetting. Well, now I can't find it in my thing. All right. Well, anyways, y'all go follow his stuff, find his music and everything else like that. Willie God Brought Me Out, and he's in here with us every day, and we love him for it, and we appreciate him. He always has a good message. He always says, just remember, Jesus loves you, and I do too. He always say that every time. He says that on everyone. We were talking about Rhonda. He said, hey, Monica, good job on a good surgery. Jesus loves you, I do too. He always says it. So y'all know, there it goes right there. Let's see. Look, Saved by Grace. I'm gonna say I've been bought by the blood of. That's the Genesis Project. That's your song, Eric. The song that you go off the screen for every time. Yeah. I've been bought by the blood of Jesus Christ. Yeah, Saved by Grace. Look, hold on. I'm trying to find one where he said, where's that? He usually got it there. I know I seen it earlier. Oh well. Oh, there it is right there. Look. Jesus loves you, and I do too. See what I'm saying? Willie Outlet. He always got the encouraging word for the people. So it's good to have people like that around you, because like we said, there'd be some people around you that be so negative all the time. I mean, they don't find nobody ever makes it over the rainbow. You ever seen people like that? Like, they just never make it over the rainbow. Like, nobody makes it over the rainbow. Everybody messed up. Everybody backed up. Like, just, my goodness,
Like, it's no happy ending for some.
Yeah, some people just have no happy ending. They've just never seen. They don't know what a happy ending looks like, Paul. Like, some people just don't know. They're just, everything is bad. Everything is going to hell in a handbasket. So, trying to stay away from those people and stay around people who say positive things, give positive affirmations, all that stuff like that, Because, you are what you flock. What they say, birds of a feather flock together?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of birds of a feather, Speaking of birds of a feather, you remember yesterday the bird that attacked me. So y'all, yesterday, if y'all remember yesterday, I kept turning around doing this because I kept hearing a noise, and I knew there was a bird because when I came in that room in there was a bird that was in there. Well, by the time we got done with the show and I went back out into the foyer, there were 3 birds. So I went from 1 bird when I first came in, I was trying to close the door, stay away from, to 3 birds that were in there. That was 1 by the stained glass and 2 trying to get out the glass door. So I was on the phone with Eric. I was trying to turn the screen around, and I'm trying to turn the screen around like I'm trying to turn the screen. And the bird just like I felt it hit me in the face.
Like, hit your side of your face.
Talk about somebody who panicked. Like I was like I got to throw the phone. Like why do these things happen to me? Why? Like why? And here's the crazy part. We had just got done laughing at Rich telling that story about Tay getting hit by that fish when they went underwater. That fish slapped her in the face. So we had just got done laughing at that story, and then literally not 20 minutes later, not 30 minutes later, a bird slapped me in the face with a wing. So there you have it right there. That literally happened. God don't like ugly, I guess. But so I come in this morning, of course I'm peeking my head around, and I open up the door. I'm at the office. I open up the door. I'm in the in the sound room to the theater side, and I open up the door. And what do I see flying around other than that freaking bird? As soon as I opened up the door, it was right here in the sound room. It was only one, hopefully. Only one bird. So I grabbed this handy dandy thing here. This thing. And I grabbed the bird. I grabbed the bird with this. Like, he was tired. I could tell he was tired. Like, yeah. So I had to
get him outside.
Yes. So I was a little late getting on this morning because I was doing bird stuff. So yeah. So I had to get over my fear this morning. I say throw it off, but still going. So once again, I don't have any coffee. I thought I was gonna have enough time to leave back out and get some coffee, but instead I was bird chasing. So that happened. So now y'all can mark that into the document of random animals over the course of the past year that have done things to my life. Y'all remember that time there was that bat that we were chasing out of here? Y'all remember that who was sitting in the office? I was in there with Pastor Bill, matter of fact. He at the church, sitting in the Pastor Bill's office with him. He was looking down like, is that a bird flying around? And we go out there, we was like, oh no, it's a bat. Yeah, we was chasing a bat. So we had to chase a bat. I had to catch a bat. There was one time where there was a snake. I had to catch a snake, take it outside. There's another time where now it's a bird. I had to catch a bird.
It's like Brookfield Zoo over there.
Brookfield Zoo, I'm telling you. My house too. My house too. I told you, Mimsy Boots the cat. Like Mimsy Boots doesn't belong to anybody apparently, but Mimsy Boots has now become friendly with me. I saw Mimsy Boots yesterday, and Mimsy Boots came to me. He or she, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but she didn't like do that thing when they purr across. It didn't do that yesterday, but it did like start walking towards me. But I had to go. I was in a rush. I had to leave. Like so, the stray cats. Let's see, my neighbor's dog who used to just come to my house and just like if I opened my door, he would just run in my house and go sit down in the living room. I don't know when that started, but it did. And then what else was there at the house? Oh, these raccoons now. There's these raccoons that's on top of there's this like old brick structure next to my house, and there's raccoons that live down in there. And the other night, my wife and I are laying in the bed. It's right by our bedroom window. We laying in the bed, and here are 3 little baby raccoons and a mama raccoon, a bigger one, like just looking at us. The window was open. It was just looking at us like, and I'm like, I know you came out and she was asleep. I'm like, bang. Wake up, look at this, raccoons looking at us like, oh my God, I know you are kidding me. And of course, I think she might have got it on her phone, but my phone, I didn't even know where my phone was, so I couldn't even get it on phone. Yeah, so apparently animals just love me for whatever reason. I don't know.
They will, if you go around there and walk past them and they're upset, they will jump down on top of you.
Yeah, man, listen.
They'll jump on you.
I got to walk through a gangway. It's like right in a gangway between my house and that structure. I'm so afraid that happened. My neighbor used to throw. Shout out to my neighbor Milton. He's recovering as well, but he's recovering. He had he didn't have a surgery. He had a stroke. But so we praying for him, keeping him in prayer. We used to go up there with those little, them things that you, them firecrackers you be throwing, and they
snap things
popping after you throw them. Not even the snap thing, like the ones that when you throw them,
he would throw them up.
He used to throw them at raccoons. Yeah, just. I mean, religiously he would go because he didn't like him. He was scared of him, so he would go. You just
they
in the middle of the night, you just hear something going. Like, oh my Lord, they go Milton.
And then they would
scared off. Yeah, man. So my dad called me yesterday. Bishop Dyson, he called me yesterday and told me how proud he was. I mean, I got to call back actually. I ended up on another call. We were just talking about stuff. So got to give a shout out to my father because I know he's watching. He says, I watch you every day. So I know he's watching. He don't always comment, but he's watching. So my dad is in here. I know. So yeah, shout out to him. My mom taught him how to log on to the YouTubes and watch us and do all that stuff like that. So there you have it. So yeah. It was a call I very much needed though yesterday. Yeah. I mean, this how I know. And I was about to call y'all, and then I said I had another phone call that just threw me off. I was going to call you and Rich actually yesterday after I got off the phone with my dad. I felt energized. I was like, I know how God talks to me when my dad don't call nobody. Like my dad is not on the phone guy. Like y'all think I'm bad with the phone. Y'all meet my dad. Y'all think I'm bad with answering the phone or knowing where it's at or checking a message or whatever. Meet my dad. Like he the kind you'll talk to my dad. Like you'll call him, right? And within 3 minutes you'll be off the phone because he done got you off the phone. Like hold on, wait a minute. I called you. Like I didn't even ask what I needed to. You call him and he'll be like, yeah, you did such and such. All right, well I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna let you go. And then wait a minute, hold on.
He said,
I called you. Like, so when he calls and he starts saying, so when he calls, he starts saying stuff. He's seeing something in the spirit. When he starts seeing that, I take heed and I listen, and it's always served me well. I can at least say that much. So yesterday I felt this encouragement. And that's why I said today we throw it off sometimes, but guess what? We still going. Whoever's with it, they're gonna be with it. Whoever ain't, they ain't, and that just is what it is, I guess. I mean, what can you do about it?
You reminded me of something that was so different than the subject, but you reminded me of it. Was we wait. I've waited my whole life to see a situation happen, and I saw yesterday it's about to happen, and I'm like, yep, I think I'm gonna go check that out. And you know what that is? They finally on tour together, and I will be there. Brandy versus
Brandy and Monica
on tour together. And this, we'll finally do it, and people will be able to see us together and see who. And I already know who will kill who. And the boy that won Sunday's American Idol, he's on there. And,
wow!
He's going. Let me see. It's a few people going, bro. When I saw the thing, I said, "Oh, yeah, I think this is one for the books." Because we've always over the years said.
I know everybody wants that Brandy Monica tour.
Money Long and Kelly Rowland are opening up. So,
wow,
yeah, that's an interesting lineup, right?
Kelly Rowland opening up for Brandy and Monica is crazy work to me.
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, that's still Destiny's Child. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
she's one of their special guests. I'm not gonna say open up. She's a special guest. Let's say it like
no, absolutely. But I mean, it's wild that's how big that tour is with Brandy and Monica.
Oh man, yeah.
Like,
but how long?
Every millennial.
So think about it. When we were younger, people was like, man, Brandy would kill Monica. No, if Brandy and Monica ever, and now they doing it. They got a whole promo and they got themselves. They looking at each other and they got on straight jackets. And the guy come in the room and tell the lady who's watching them, hey, don't let them touch each other. Don't let them communicate or whatever. And the girl play the boy is mine. Then Brandy start looking funny. We'll say the room blow up. It's a whole thing. But yeah.
Oh wow. I haven't seen that one yet. I just seen the flyer for it, but
I'll send it to you. But who you think will take it? Well,
I don't know. You know what I think is crazy though? I think it's crazy that like because of that song, we automatically just put them in competition like all the time. Like everybody puts them in competition like all the time. Like I mean, everybody always.
But at the same time, I think we did do that. A lot of us, but at the same time, they themselves said they had a competition. They had this rivalry going, and She said, Monica said, I mean, we all know Brandy can sing, but I can bring some to the table too. Now, on the flip side, Monica done had a few bad shows recently, and I was watching her, you know, it was like, wow.
I feel like she can't really go wrong with this one though. I mean, just the
she gonna win
just the vibe of the room, people gonna have her back either way. Like even if she have a bad night, people gonna have her back. You know what I used to remember though, because we used to always like pit them at each other. All the people who like was singers or grew up in church, other stuff like that. It was always Brandy is definitely killing it. Brandy is the one she's the better. But for folks that wasn't the case, because there were a bunch of these people too, because we was listening to it on the school bus and all that. You know, you remember Total Request Live was like the #1 song for like the whole year. Like, I mean, you remember that? Like,
Boy's Mine.
Right, Boy's Mine. You already knew it was gonna be the #1 song, like a whole year, for like a straight year. That whole summer, the Boy's Mine was #1 on TRL. Yeah, but like all the folks that wasn't like from church or they weren't singers or nothing like that. Monica was their girl. They chose Monica. Monica was the better.
I did like Monica when she on the white shoes sitting outside. They got to me. You in the audience, you that's watching this, who do you think is going to be the one who take this thing, Brandy or Monica? But man, that's just a side note. I don't know what
it's going to be. Brandy though. Yeah, just pure singing. It's going to be Brandy.
Live, man. You ever see it?
Yeah, Brandy's live stuff is ridiculous. Yeah. Ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Well, Monica got the hood on lock. So
she got the hood on lock.
It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect.
She said Miss Day was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
No, I'm just messing with you. I
used to like it's one of those days. That was my jam.
I like what's the other one? She says, Before You Walk Out of My Life, An Angel of Mine. I thought those were her.
Oh yeah, that was going.
Yeah, but Brandy,
you out my life.
See, but that was a different song. I could play Monica's album, but I was like, that one. Brandy, I could play the whole thing and sit back and just be like, oh my God. You know, like the one song in the background, you just got the little voice in the background doing this little run. And I'm like, man, that sound like, then you look it up. Michael Jackson said, hey, let me do something on your record. So he threw his vocals on her record for her. In turn, she's on his record on that song, I think it's Heaven Can Wait. That's Brandy singing in the background. So they had a relationship. And the fact
I didn't know that. Yeah. Well, I didn't know she had a relationship. Yeah, you know.
Now, if you go back and listen to his song, Heaven Can Wait off the Invincible album, you hear
Invincible album,
her background. It's how you hear that voice. Then on one of his songs, he doing something, Baby Just Stay. And he doing these little oohs and runs in the back. She was like, who else could say Michael Jackson allowed me to jump on next to SWV when they went to him and said, hey, can we redo the one beat with Human Nature? And right here, he was like, I like y'all. You got my blessing to do it. Because that reminded me of the verses when it was them against Escape, like Diddy. We had Diddy, let us do this, that, and other. And then SWV said, yo, that's cool. Michael Jackson let us do his thing. That was like, wow. That was the biggest flex. It was a good show. But man, Versus was good when it was out. You know, I used to like watching Versus, except the one where Ray J did, and he tried to challenge Mario and got demolished.
They said, don't do that, bro.
Mario demolished that dude. And then he'll bring out, what's that boy that came out there trying to say, they killed him to this day. I can't think of that.
Was that Omarion?
No.
It was God dog it. I got something.
He was struggling.
Chicago. Jeremiah. It was Jeremiah.
Yeah, Jeremiah died.
Mario's back there like, don't do that, bro. Don't. They want me to sing. They want me to sing. He was like, don't do it, bro.
It was
Omarion versus Mario. That's why Omarion was there. Yeah.
And Mario killed him. And when Ray J came up, he killed him. Mario is a monster.
Yeah. But going back to Brandy, though, here's a piece of thing that people might not know about Brandy, because they might not have never heard the album. But Brandy, y'all know the song Deliver Me. That Leandra, Donald Lawrence, all of them.
I like the version.
Brandy actually she's actually the original singer of that song. That was a Sir the Baptist song on his record. I want to say Saint or Sinner. Yeah, I think it was on Saint or Sinner.
She killed
And that song, she killed that song. It was Brandy and Serta Baptist. That was the original version of Lord Deliver Me. Yeah, because that song was actually about wasn't it about like his sister that he saw being abused and stuff like that. And that's what the song was about. Abuse in the church. That's actually what that song was about. Getting abused while still going to church. Like, yeah. So if you love that song, Lord Deliver Me, I would encourage you to go check out the Serta Baptist Saint Center album and hear Brandy on that one, because there's another little piece of Brandy Monica history. But that's gonna be a dope thing. Look who it is, E. It's food right. It's the food critic himself, Pastor Jeremy Sanders. And then a big shout out to Miss Victoria. We didn't get her in on the morning shout outs this morning, but shout out to her. Oh man, yeah. That Brandy Monica tour though that you was talking about, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be amazing. I need to get
almost good as when everybody got excited about, but Lauryn Hill messed up when they had the little Fuji reunion. She kept not showing up.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill.
That would have been.
Wasn't she on the Tom Joyner cruise we was on?
Yeah, she was there. She and her and the kids we all ate together. She was with me. Because when I came down there to eat, my new best friend was with me for some reason. And from Drew Hill, Cisco. That's what I call him.
Yeah.
He's
a riot, isn't he?
We became boys. him and Nokia and Jazz, we all were down there eating. And Ree and somebody else, and then she came down with her crew, and they was dressed up. It was weird. Her whole team was in all white, and she had her head wrapped up, and just
that's a statement. I love that. That's a statement.
It was a statement. It was just weird people, and they came down. They ate. It was a good day, man. Me and Marcus McFarland was talking about that cruise, how much fun we had on that thing, and all of that.
I remember that time I got on that cruise, and I got on it in Jamaica, so I only had 2 days on the cruise. Where y'all had great
Saturdays. Yeah, we flew out on that Saturday, right?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all did like
Saturday,
it's like
Monday,
a 7-day cruise.
Wednesday, Thursday. Y'all didn't get on till Thursday, right?
Thursday or Friday.
No, y'all
Thursday. We did it. Yeah, y'all got on Thursday because we did rehearsal. Yes, because Friday was the shows, and then Saturday was the last day, and then Sunday we came back home.
Yeah, so we had Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We had 5 days on there. Boy, let me tell you.
Y'all just rubbed this in my face. Y'all see that? I should have said I had no passport.
We had so much fun on that boat, man.
I should have told them I didn't have a passport. That's what I should have did.
One of us did have a passport. Just said they didn't have one because they wanted to get on there early.
I know. Wanted to get the whole cruise, and I should have kept game when they was asking us the questions. I should have. But here I go being honest and earnest.
I immediately understood it. So, I can get on Saturday. Me, Mark.
I was being honest. Man, that would have been a great time. But we did have a great time on that cruise. I'll tell you what, let's do another music break right quick before we come right back. My Auntie Regina's in here, so I'm gonna tell her good morning. And then y'all say what's up to my aunties on the Facebook side. I think y'all might just there you go. Oh, no, that's working now. Yeah, I thought you were saying something. It looked like you were saying something.
No. I just saw what Willie said. Willie, that's who I work with. That's what gave me my start, bro, in this music business was them dudes. And I still, to this day, I'm best friends with all of them. Even though I manage Fred, I'm still cool with all of them. Them dudes helped me start off this business in a major way. Yeah, major way. Good dudes. All of them.
Yeah. Shout out to Commission. Shout out to Uncle Fred. Shout out to all of that stuff. And shout out to everybody for the morning shout outs. Those are the morning shout outs right there and some other random talk. And y'all got to hear my animal trauma. For the meantime, we're going to take this quick music break. We're going to come right back. So y'all make sure y'all stick in with us. We just talking today about being thrown off, but still going. We looking for all of the encouragement today. So y'all encourage each other as we encourage ourselves. Encourage yourself. Here's Anatoly. Stay with me. Hey.
It's in my nature. Sometimes I live righteously and holy. Why do I have to go astray? Forever want your eyes on me. Why? physical test my faith. Inhibited purpose. I tripped up on too many times. When I fall moon on T, I'll rise again. It's all me, I know. See everything all around me. You are here, I know. So stay with me. Oh my God, won't you stay with me? Yeah. Find my nanny, stay with me. Say you'll be there. Stay with me, Baba. Oh, don't turn your face away from me. I know this life without you is lonely. I'm overwhelmed. Please don't turn your face away from me. I know this life without you is lonely. I'm overwhelmed. Stay with me. Oh, Baba God, won't you stay with me? Yeah, for my nanny, stay with me. Say you'll be there. Stay with me, Baba. So stay with me. Oh, Baba God, won't you stay with me? Yeah, for my nanny, stay with me. Say you'll be there. Stay with me, Baba. Oh,
Y'all know what that means. Time to get your dance on, house music on. Here's Miss Frida with Higher. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on, come on, come on. I don't see y'all dancing with it. Y'all not dancing? It's the dance moment. Where y'all at, huh? That's the dance moment. Come on, come on, come on. That's what house music do to you, right? Like Pastor Jeremy Sanders said right there, it's that bass line. Woo! Yeah, that bass line is on point right there. Y'all ever see Willie Jordan? Willie Jordan, when he comes on here, his name was Willie J.R. Jordan. That's who produced this track right here, Willie J.R. Jordan. He is a house legend here in Chicago. Also the son of his father, who's the namesake of his father, Bishop Willie Jordan. Y'all remember St. Mark's down in Harvey, Lonnie Hunter and the Voices of St. Mark. Remember all that drip drop. Yeah, they were all them. Yeah. So they were also producing dope house music. He's in the house music. I don't know if I would call it Hall of Fame. There's a house music exhibit at Navy Pier. He's actually listed on there. So yeah, that's produced this track right here. He's on with us a whole lot. So yeah, shout out. That's your dance moment right there, y'all. I'm telling you, if you ain't got nothing else to live for, you at least live for dancing. Because music and dancing is just it's a very unique thing that we get to do as humans, and I just love it. Look at it. Look at that. Yeah. Start voguing, Eric. I'm gonna start when I get on stage. I'm starting with the. What you say? That choirs that was doing it. This is a song Jamaica said she was dancing like Halle Berry on Baps.
I forgot about that movie.
I used to love that movie. I ain't gonna lie. I used to love that movie. That was one of those movies that I ain't gonna say it was a guilty pleasure. I mean, it was a hilarious movie, you know. Two chicks from the hood end up being, in hindsight, Halle Berry is probably not the best person for that role. Like, she just don't give off I'm from the country hood energy. You know, it's just Halle Berry, Jesus Christ, you know, like, but it was still a great movie nonetheless.
She's one of those people who ages well.
Oh man, I know, like, right?
Angela Bassett.
Yeah. Angela Bassett is aging like you know. I'll tell you a white woman who's aging very well. Have you seen Jennifer Aniston? I don't mean to say white women don't age well. I'm just saying, like, you know,
the exact same.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston though is aging well, like, and she don't like she just naturally just like
her face doesn't change.
How old is Jennifer Aniston now? She's got to be pushing 60 years.
Just like what's his face age as well. Johnny Depp. Age well.
Is he aging well though, or is he just like? Yeah. Well, I guess he's aging well because he's got to be
just
like
you got him just like you had people like Dick Clark before he finally died. Dude never aged. Then you got people like Morgan Freeman who's been old your whole life. You know,
I watched the clip of Morgan Freeman in I guess it was a Superman movie. He was a pimp or something. He slapped the. He was a little bit younger on that one, but he slapped.
Not that much.
It was They put a clip. They said, "Here's that time where Morgan Freeman punked Superman." And he basically he was like Clark Kent. Well, he slapped. He said something along like, "I'll slap you too. I do." It was something. It was just I didn't remember because I barely remember the Superman movies. I remember liking them, but I barely remember them. I was a little kid. That was 80s.
He's been up in age a long time. But the whole thing is, some people do age very well, and white and black. More of, and not be afraid, more of us age better, but there's some people that still look a certain way. Like Pharrell looks like the same way. Look in gospel. Look at Donald.
Yeah, Donald is in his 60s.
Lawrence, I asked, I said, how do you not age, bro?
Here's Jennifer Aniston. I wish I had that picture. Look at that right there. Like,
she's
56
pretty.
years old. She's 56.
But she is another one of them. You know who aged? She's older, but she looks good for ages. Meryl Streep.
Oh yeah, Meryl Streep looks good. Here's one right here. William Shatner. Yeah, William Shatner is 94. I find that hard to believe actually, because he does not look or seem 94 years old. That's hard to believe.
Let me show you something I saw this morning. Did I save it? I might not have, but what I saw today was a trip. It's on Instagram. I'll find it. This black woman, right? She is the oldest news person, right? And this woman looked amazing, dude. And she is today. She thinks the other day she turned 97.
Wow!
Look at her, dude. She was the first black TV newscaster. I forgot what year it was, but she don't look a day over 40.
Wow!
And the way you know she'll look a day over 40 is because of the Negroes in the comments, the stuff they were saying. you know how they are. they go on with, so they're like, oh man, all right. But she looked great. But I said all that to say how some of our people age very well, man. A lot of them. Better than
they say black don't crack. I mean,
it don't. Do it crack? Do it crack? Rich Holmes? Do it?
I don't know.
Rich said no.
Right, black don't crack. Well, speaking of Rich Holmes, let's do that. Let's just put him on the stage with us. There's right there. Y'all welcome to one and only Pastor Rich Holmes. Hey.
Zeke live in the morning. Hey, it's Zeke live in the morning. Hey. What up,
Rich, you gotta tell your wife.
Jamaica dance.
Oh, Jamaica's there. You gotta tell Rich. You gotta tell your wife. I'm sorry. I laughed at your wife all yesterday.
Why? What she do?
The whole fish in the face story. I laughed about that all day. Oh, shall I tell you? I am sorry for laughing at you, but it was funny.
You guys smacked
up. I didn't talk to you yesterday.
Zeke, Rich, when you got off is when me and Zeke was talking, and the bird flew into Zeke's face.
You hit him in the side of the face, bro.
As soon as you got off at the church, I died laughing.
As soon as we got done laughing about Tay, I'm walking out. Me and Eric was still online, still talking, and I'm trying to turn the camera around. Look at this. Look at these birds over here. Like inside, I'm turning around. As soon as I'm trying to do that, bird just flew at me. I'm like,
hit him in his face like this. Dude, he hit Zeke in the side of his face like this. And that was hilarious. Zeke started screaming, and the camera was all like that.
Right, camera was like, oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
There you go. See that?
I laughed at your wife and I got
Rich.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, speaking of loving mamas, y'all go love my mama. There she is right there, Dr. Lisa Dyson. That's my mommy, my actual mom, the one that actually gave birth to me. She actually carried me for 9 months, and then I came out on time. They said December 1st, and I came December 1st. So there you have it. So, shout out to my mama, y'all.
And they shall call him Ezekiel.
What's cracking?
Hey, it's all good, man. How you feeling today?
Well, I got this thing in case that a bird tries to come back. I can grab him again.
Hey, we prepared this time.
Hey, listen, I came in this morning and I'm peeking my head around trying to see if a bird is up here. And I opened up the door to this room, and sure enough, there's a bird flying in here. Like it was flying around.
What's happening?
Ain't no window in here other than the window for the seeing out into the theater so you can see out. But there's no window. Like, you saw how it got inside. I think they got in through the ceiling some kind of way, like through the roof or something. And then, like the drop ceiling, like so if a piece shifts, then they get or through the vents. So and then they get stuck up here. They get stuck. And so, sometimes old buildings, big buildings, you know how it goes, like cathedrals and other places like that, that ends up having it sometimes. Yeah, so I got 2 days in a row, but I think he was tired today, so I was able to grab him with this. He flew around a little bit, but then I grabbed him with this. So I still ain't had my coffee this morning because I was playing Catch a Bird. I thought I was going to set up, go get some coffee, come back. I'll play Catch a Bird like this.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
To kill a mockingbird, boy, I tell you, man.
I know, right? If his eye is on the sparrow, it was a sparrow, but the Lord's eye. I don't know if the Lord's eye was on the sparrow. That's why he was at the church. Or if his eye wasn't on the sparrow, and that's why he was in the church. But either way it goes, the Lord wasn't watching for me because I had got hit with a bird yesterday. Has y'all ever been hit by a bird? I mean, that's just weird, right?
I never did that.
Who gets attacked by a sparrow?
Yeah, that's tough.
That's two things. You've been hit by a bird that I've never heard. I mean, that's just weird. And then the way your wife
saw it happen too,
the water and the fish hits her at the same time. That's to me is like the fish is waiting on one of y'all to get in there.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? Like, this is my territory. Smack.
Right.
'Cause there's a whole bunch
I
of-
slap you.
Right. I'm like, you don't see these fish? She's like, no, I'm gonna go in. Okay. Smack. All right. Had to get on that. She ran out.
I
With
know
the
you.
brick.
I know you laughed for a long time.
Oh, I laughed. But then I saw that like she was a little nervous. I was like, oh, it's okay.
That's wild.
She's allergic to like seafood and eating it. I didn't know if they touch her, I don't know what would happen. I'm like,
Oh,
know what I mean?
Some seafood I can't eat.
Yeah, I was like,
man, that's interesting. I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I be thinking about, right?
Oh, you a good one then.
Yeah, like that's sometimes
I would have
just order and stuff. I'd be like, yo, do they have any fish oil? Do it got? I'm asking all the questions. She's like, no, leave it alone. Now I gotta ask these questions. So like we go anywhere. Like,
it'll be okay. I've got my pen. I'll be like, you know, like, yeah. I've got my pen.
That's all those type of things. Yeah. I'm the one to make sure we good.
Maybe that's a wife thing then. Because Sticks got this thing now where she can't eat she can't eat red meat. She ain't supposed to eat bananas and potatoes because of the potassium and all that. Like it's a thing that now had to shift in our diet. And I kid you not, we'll go like to McDonald's or something and she'll get a large fry of Chick-fil-A with a Whopper. I'll be like, you know you can't eat them, right? Like you know you ain't supposed to be. It'll be okay. It'll be I'm go ahead and take those.
Yeah.
Get them out of here real quick and eat those for myself.
Yeah. I had to make sure, like, I just made it like I'm allergic to it. Although I'm not allergic to it. And people, oh man, you allergic to it? Not really, but I just make sure to say it so everybody's comfortable. We understand what's going on. Listen, we can't eat no peanuts, we can't eat no seafood, none of that. Now, when I go out of town by myself, like we on that cruise, my God.
That'd be funny, boy. I really
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And got to have me a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, like we was on the road, you'd be like, no, I'm taking M&Ms for the road. Like, no, I got like 2 days I can eat M&Ms. Like, ordering shrimp, like, I got like 1 day I can eat this. I got like 1 day I can eat this, and then I can let it get out my system because I'm gonna go home and Tay gonna be there.
Yeah, man, the sacrifices we make, I tell you.
What food are you allergic to?
I'm not allergic to nothing.
I'm allergic to certain things. So what about you, Zeke?
I'm allergic to green peas. I mean, I'm not actually allergic to them, but I throw up every time I eat them. So there's got to be something to that. There's got to be something to that. Yeah.
Something to it.
I don't know if you get attacked by a bird. I guess you can say you're a fly guy. That's a good segue to play a song. There you go. Play that in the background. Yeah, I'm a fly guy.
Whoa, that's pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
It was funny though. It was just the way it happened. It was funny. And the brother was right there. She went in that room behind it.
Play the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how I got stuck in this room. And then it went in the vent because we was looking for it. And then we thought it just disappeared, went away. Like we thought it didn't come in here. Oh, so it was in here this morning when I got in here. Then he was tired. He was weak. He hasn't eaten anything, I'm sure. So I don't know. Maybe
out in that room probably flying. He probably did crap everywhere.
Yeah, he probably. I'm sure. You said what?
He crap all over the office.
No, although I did see some on this light right here. But yeah, no, I don't think he's eating anything though. He couldn't have ate nothing or drank nothing, so he got to be dehydrated and starving, like, and just burning all his out. He just kept stopping and landing every time I tried to get him. And eventually, I think he just gave up. Just let me just grab him. He was like, the whole chirping, and then he kind of got out of it. He slipped, got his wing through, and then after that, I bent down and I picked him up and I just carried him and just.
We just let him out the front door.
Throw him in the trash.
Yeah.
Like what happened?
Well, no, in a bag. Like, I mean, he put it in a bag and take it outside. Like, I let it out the bag when it went outside, but I mean, like, you got to put it in the bag. That's what I did with that bag.
When you say this, like you left him in the bag,
right?
I know, right? I just took it in the bag, tied it up, and threw it outside. And let the Lord do what Lord gonna do. Okay, I hear one flying around. Okay, I know y'all heard that. I know y'all heard that. Did you see that? Was something there? I heard something flying. I just heard it. Hold on. I'm talking about birds, and I just heard one flying. Y'all, I think I'm finna go mobile and go downstairs. Like,
this is it here. If you don't wake up after this,
If that bird fly out the ladder.
did y'all see something? Because I heard something.
It was a
another bird.
Yeah, it's in the room with him.
Oh, I hear it. It's here. Oh God. I hear it, bro. I hear it. Something is flying.
Man, if that bird out.
That's on the next music break. If I come back and I'm on my phone, y'all know why.
Let them know.
Why is this happening to me?
Live by a bird. He's getting attacked. Let the people know.
Jesus.
Tell everybody.
I thought I dealt with this.
If that bird fly hit you right now.
Okay, you hear it? It's over. Hold on 1 second.
Rich, I'll tell you, when that bird hit him yesterday, I was in tears laughing.
There
you go. There it is.
Oh, there it is. How do you cut this music off?
There you go.
See that?
There it is.
This is hilarious.
I flew down there.
Why is this happening to me and nobody else but me? Jesus Christ! How are we talking about a bird and then another bird comes out? What the heck? Look, it's in this plant right here. It's sitting in this plant. Okay, hold on, wait. All right, I'm gonna y'all carry on. I'm gonna try to catch this bird. Oh
Lord! Please excuse all the beeps that comes with this. Eric, if you don't bring your face back on here, bro.
He just went out that door. Oh, he just went out that door, bro.
He did.
Oh my God, my blood pressure is not built for this.
Man, this is a great way to start your day.
This is not a great way to start your day.
With a bird flying in your area. That's it. This is a great way to start your day.
Oh my God, my heart rate is pumping. So how are we talking about a bird that I caught? I think that one is mad at me. Well, I don't know. That might be the husband or the wife. I think he's mad at me. I don't know.
You need to
Because I took the other one out of here.
You might need a music break.
Well, it's out there. I gotta go catch a bird out there now. I closed the door though. I closed that door.
Oh, no.
Well, so I'm inside the room. It went out the door, and I just kick slammed the door shut. Jesus Christ!
He said, Jeremy said, "Oh, that's a good one."
That's it, man. This is it.
Why do these things happen to me? What, like, ain't nobody else ever had this happen?
No, bro. No. Okay. No, we had a bird fly into our house in our bedroom. I remember the screen. It was a little spot they can get through, and it was a bird flew right into that spot of the screen. It was crazy. And so my wife was at home by herself. I was at work, and she called me. Was like, "There's a bird in the room. There's a bird flying in the room. You left the window." I'm like, "Oh man, I can't get there till about another hour and a half. There's no way I'm sitting in here. Why, there's a bird in the room." And so her sister was over there at the time. So they went straight Ace Ventura style, like what Jeremy said. And I'm on the phone. They trying to video me to show her. She got a broom. She got a bag. She got it all together. And she's swiping at this bird, yelling and screaming.
I know you was in
tears. She got the bird out, though. The bird went right through the window again.
I know you laughed for a long time.
About 5 minutes. Oh, it was hilarious. But that's it. I ain't never really had that encounter with no animal.
Jesus. So now I had a bird twice, 3 times now, technically. In a matter of 2 days, a bat, snake, the raccoons, the cat, the stray cat, the alley cat that's out back there. What else? My neighbor's dog. Who else? What other random animals have taken a liking to me? I don't know. Maybe I am Ace Ventura. Maybe I missed my calling. Maybe I'm Ace Ventura or Dr. Dolittle or something.
Maybe. I think you can hear them talk, bro. Just take your time. Just listen. Zero in. If anybody can hear some animals speaking, I think it can be you, bro.
Maybe.
I don't mess with animals, man. I never really mess with animals. That's why when I was saving that turtle, that was a moment for me. Oh, I had a turtle. I had an encounter with a turtle. Why is that on Zeke Live? Animals just gotta come on Zeke Live.
I know, yeah, we've been having these Steve Irwin. Yeah, we've been having these Steve Irwin moments.
Yeah.
Regina, she's on YouTube now. She done called me Dr. Doolittle. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't even know where my head is right now, bro. I don't even know, like, God, what in the world are you calling me into the life of Noah or something? Like, what is...
I don't know, man. We lost Eric, man. Eric decided to go ahead and get off the animal trail. He said, "I'm not."
He done went and had an outfit change. He done went. And, man, he had a whole outfit change.
My bad, bro. I didn't know what it was today. Shoot. He said, "I got gigs, bro. Let me get this together. I got gigs, bro."
Man, I am not a good friend at all because I had to go laugh. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Well, I say my heart is still pumping. I'm traumatized. This is trauma. This is trauma. I used to have a long beard. I still got a long beard, but it was more covering my face. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they don't recognize me. I see it. I need a staff like Moses. It's finna rain. Steve Irwin, pet detective head. Like, my
Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah. Maybe God trying to tell you something, Zeke. Listen, open up your ears.
My God. I opened up my ears and I heard that bird flapping. Like, as we were talking about a bird. That's the irony. Why does this happen? We were talking about a bird and the story about catching one bird. Little did I know there was another bird here. So maybe I don't even know where it came from. I just heard it flapping as we was talking. I was like, I know y'all heard that. Like, I know I'm not the only person that heard that.
The angels in the
outfield. It was behind you. You saw it go across the back.
Oh my Jesus.
Well,
he
called you Evan Almighty.
That's it, man.
Oh my God, y'all! Let's take a music break. I'm not going out there to get some water. That's not happening. I don't know what I'm going to do actually for this music break. I want to switch around and make sure the water's in here. I guess you're gonna take a drink, right? What I say?
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's worse. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. It's just funny because my throat was.
My name is Birdman, apparently. So. When the bat was here, they started calling me Batman. Now I'm Birdman. There we have it. Yeah, there it is.
It's your family and your friends every time.
Ooh. Did y'all see that clip? I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna play one song break. But did y'all see the clip where the dude was in? I think he was in Thailand, and he was sitting in the pool, and then a monkey just like came up, like one of those I don't know, if it was a howler monkey or whatever. It came up to the pool. He was like, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!" He's like. So he zooms in. The monkey just like keeps coming towards the water, and then he starts coming. Then another monkey comes out. Then like a whole family. Then a big one comes out, and he's like, "I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do." Like
out the pool.
He was trying, but they was like coming up the sides of the pool. So he was trying to decide like, do I? But he did end up getting out the pool, and then it started chasing him. So he's just like running, and all you see is like grass. All you just see grass. Like, oh my God, oh my God. So that's my fear that happened. You know, yeah.
Well, like stung by birds. Go out there and there's a bunch of birds waiting on you because you threw the one out.
That might be what happens. There might be a bunch of birds mad at me right now.
Glad it's not a crow because the crow would be on your trail.
No, I would be scared of a crow. Crow be like Nick. Well, I was saved by grace. Willie Outley, just because you here this morning, you call me Moses and all this stuff. We gonna play your song.
So come in my name.
This Willie God brought me out, y'all. I told you I played the song yesterday. Y'all check it out. Lord have mercy with the song. My Lord. Jesus. This bird done got me all messed up. All right, y'all.
The same shall be saved.
Saved by grace. Willie God.
Come on and put your hands together. The lust of the flesh is a man's downfall. In a world of wickedness, I've got to give my all to live a life that's pleasing. If it's all I do, I'll give Jesus all the praise and the glory too. All the hardship that comes my way, my burdens, I am saved. All the hardship that comes my way, by my burdens, because I've been changed. I've been changed. I've been changed. Because Jesus loves you.
Hey,
I do too.
y'all heard the line? Jesus loves you, and I do too. Jesus loves you, and I do too. Yep, y'all know Brian. I told y'all he say that line. That's his tagline right there. Y'all know everybody got their taglines. What's Eric's tagline? Eric's tagline is was it? God loves you. Jesus gives all for you, so give y'all for him. Let's see. Rich's tagline is I'm that bird done threw me off. I will steal Rich's last every day. Life is choice driven. You live and die by the choices you choose to make. I gotta help you choose life. Well, Willie God brought me out. He's the tagline. He says, Jesus loves you, and I do too. Hey, shout out. Oh, man, yes, shout out to Willie God brought me out. He definitely locked in with us. He definitely plugs in with us, and so we wanted to show him a little love and play his song on the show this morning. So y'all show him some love and all that stuff. I think it could be everywhere where you find it. Man, that bird, my Jesus Christ, my Jesus, Rich Holmes. Why did this happen to me? Thrown off, but still going. The title of today's show is Thrown Off, Still Going. I've been thrown off by a bird, y'all.
Man, that bird will throw you off, man. A lot of things throw you off in the last 10, 15 minutes. Woo! It's a throw off moment. My goodness. I just been thrown off since I came on here. I tell you. Curveball after curveball. I don't know where else to start, where to go. On Zeke Live in the morning. My goodness.
So Zeke, in this case, maybe you should play your song. Then you deserve to play your song.
Yeah, I think you should play one of your songs.
I do deserve to play my song. I do deserve. Thank you, Eric, for that
one. I won't turn. If you play it, I might keep the screen on.
In that case, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. I deserve this. I earned this. I earned this play. Rhonda, this is for you too. Rhonda, this is for you. And Eric is staying on screen. Lord, save me from a bird, y'all. I've been saved. Eric, my God. Rich, not you too. Jesus Christ. Hey, this is how you stand strong, y'all. Even when your friends turn on you. Even when your friends turn on you. And they don't like you. Yeah, there it is right there. So there it is right there. Yeah.
Jeremy, love that profile picture with that. You do like you should be one singing it, Jeremy.
I needed that moment. I earned that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh,
But
goodness
Rich, how do you
gracious.
feel about
I'm
the
throwing off.
concert coming? We talked about earlier. How do you feel?
I don't even know what the concert is, bro.
Oh, we say how all the years people be like Brandy and Monica, and they finally doing their concert together in
Oh
Chicago.
man, I'm so happy for him. It's been a long time coming. Great business decision, great marketing, great promo already. I just can't believe you hung up the phone on her several times just because we were eating dinner. I was just like, all right, well, cool. I appreciate that. Is that the bird?
Huh?
You know?
No, I was just laughing.
Oh, if it would have
Came
been
out that
another
laugh
bird,
quick, boy. I was laughing at him hanging up on Brandy. You said, "Is that the bird?" I came out that laugh quick, like
if that would have been
no,
a
I
bird.
don't think so.
What would you do, Zeke, if another bird did come in there right now? Would you end the show and just go mobile?
I do just like that. The whole computer going down. I say, well, good to see y'all. Bye bye. Thank you for being locked in.
I do like how you stop it like that. Just
right. Just we're done. We're done here.
And man, another good shout out for Zeke and them. What you got going, man? I don't know if you saw Fred's announcement. Everything is done yesterday, and he go get a release date, so you all can see Zeke acting as the angel.
Shout out to that.
He said he announced it yesterday. Said they done. The coloring has been done. The overdubs, the music, the credits. His package is done. The paperwork been signed. He said he could give a date so everybody can tune in. It's gonna come this summer.
Oh, fine.
Book the stage play hybrid, as he's calling it, featuring Zeke Locke as one of the main characters.
Ooh, Jesus.
All right, Zeke Locke. Come on. Let's get
Hey. I wasn't clapping. I was trying to calm my heart down from pumping. Because when you said is that bird, I just assumed there was a bird behind me again.
No. I just thought that's why you had turned, but it was the laugh. I got you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, somebody just hang up on Brandy.
Hey man, you know what?
That really happened. Y'all. Actually,
people are people to me.
Pretty cool. But I can't wait to see the concert. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna get tickets or not, or I'm gonna just watch on social media because it's gonna be all over everywhere.
All right,
it's gonna be everywhere.
Running clips.
Yeah, it's gonna be. And when do they come to Chicago? You know the date? E?
Yep, it is
October, right?
It's October.
I was like it's October.
I'm gonna give it to you in a minute. I got it, but yeah. Here it is, right here. October date of Chicago is the 18th.
18th. Okay, that's right around when the season start. My dad's birthday and all that. So okay, I'm gonna see. If I'm in town, I'm trying to make it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I'm be in town, but I'm gonna because that's when we out with
y'all on tour. Yeah.
The Detroit Legends tour. We're out October 2nd through the October 2nd through November 2nd. But man, if I am in town, I definitely go. I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Now, did y'all have a favorite? Did y'all have a favorite? Did y'all have a favorite between the two?
I do. Brandy's my favorite.
Okay.
Her vocals, like I told Zeke earlier, I can play Monica's record, but I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip through every Brandy record I can put on from her first one through her last one, and I'm like, okay, I can listen to it all and like, wow, that's creative.
Okay.
And it's not knocking Monica's talent, bro. It's just the truth. But you thought you heard something?
Y'all hear that bird chirping? That bird is out there chirping. That bird is mad at me. I'm telling you, that bird is mad at me.
Yeah,
I think that's the one that hit yesterday.
When you come in, what if you open that door? He just hits you right. He's right at the door.
He did it yesterday. They did it yesterday. I know it can happen. That's why I'm traumatized right now.
Until Pastor Bill get there.
I'm gonna call Brother Kane. Hey, Brother Kane, can you bring another bag up here?
We gotta do something.
I don't even believe this, y'all. I don't understand why. Why is this happening to me and nobody else but me? Ain't that how I feel sometimes? Why is this happening to me and nobody else but me?
What made you do the show from there again? After
just so I don't have to rush to get over here to the office. So we got a group of kids that come in here, and so I don't want to have to rush to get here and all that stuff. And I like them, being here. I like to be here while they're here, all that. So I come here early and
And if you're the only male there, they gonna expect you to do something about that bird. When the kids get there and the women get there, like, hey, you a man. Why do women always think because you're a guy, you got the answer to stuff like animals and bugs and like you ain't
Don't.
like don't nothing scare you either. Like
The best answer I got is keep up with me when I run. That's the best answer I got for you. Like, you better put on your running shoes because we running in this house. We running. We gone. I'm playing with this.
Because I mean,
Man.
women do that. If they, they say
But nobody's
big
gonna
dog
come up.
women.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
yeah.
I'm sorry. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say nobody's coming upstairs where it is, so the bird will be all right. But we still got to get it.
Got to get out of here. They want equality.
Yeah, you gotta leave.
Equally figure this out. Come on, let's all figure this out together. We on the same plane.
So, Rich, what you gonna do? Take the camera with him when he leave out, so you can see what happened. When he get off the show, just take the camera with him as he walk out.
Right.
Shoot, I don't know. I know some tough women who will be the ones who will be the ones to grab it. I mean,
Hey, watch out, I got it.
we all equal.
Matter of fact, call Rita. She don't live that
Equal
far.
Equal
Call
opportunity.
Rita. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop.
I'm gonna call Bang Bang. I'm gonna call I'm gonna call Bang Bang. We know what she can do.
Where's she been at?
Boy, when I say that was a hilarious, that was a funny story right there when that happened. So, Eric, do you know who Bang Bang is? You ever heard this story? Because I think this was in California. I think this particular thing happened when you was in Cali. I don't remember. This might have been when you was in Cali.
What happened?
But you know who we talking about, though, right?
I think I do. Sitting in the side check.
I got you. Yeah.
I feel like I already know who you're talking about.
I got you. Go ahead, tell the story, Zeke.
Yeah, so we was riding in the we was riding on the highway somewhere and riding in the highway. And then the purse, I don't know if the purse opened up or if it whatever the case was, like we was like, oh, this is what you rolling with. Oh, we safe in there. Like, okay, bang bang. Okay. So that's what the name Bang Bang. And then we thought about it was like Bang Bang might not be the best name for a female.
Best name.
So we don't call her often because of that. People think the other thing, but no.
Yeah.
It's because she got that thing. Like she got that other thing. Like don't roll up on her the right way. Roll up on her the wrong way and you might find out.
Yeah.
I think you should have it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, they out here crazy.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's anything
So
wrong.
I know someone. I can't tell this story. I can't tell this story online. I can't tell this particular. I can't tell it. Okay, I'll say it this way. I know this. I won't say who. I won't say where. I won't say when. I'm just gonna tell the story. Went overseas. Y'all know I'll be traveling overseas, and so I went overseas one time. I won't say what trip. I won't say when. I'm just gonna say I went overseas one time. We went to a country where guns are illegal. Now, America's about one of the only places where everybody just got guns. Like that's an American thing.
It's the Wild West.
Everybody got multiple guns. Yeah, just the Wild West out here. Other countries, they're banned. They're illegal. You hear about more things like stabbings and stuff like that in a lot of other places. So a mass shooting in places is like a once in a lifetime thing. A lot of places. Anyways, we go into this country. We're riding on the plane. Sometimes we travel together. I've traveled several times with group of people and things. We traveling together. We just having a good time. This person is, we just on the flight. It's a long flight. These international flights. We get to customs, and you have to take all the stuff. You have to take all your stuff through customs when you go to another country. And so we get off the plane. It's a long flight. First thing everybody's doing, running to the bathroom, all that stuff. So I got to pee. This person, I got to pee. Everybody got to pee. Everybody know that. So we stand around just waiting on this one person to come back. In my head, okay, it's a long flight. We had food on the flight and everything. Maybe she might have had to do it. Might have had to drop that deuce. But they come out maybe, let's call it 20 something minutes later. I mean, alone, like the whole plane done made it to customs. We still sitting around waiting. This person comes out with like this look on their face like this. I'm like, okay, there's like, say that, just keep going. So we're trying to get through customs, and like this person is panicking. I'm like, everything all right? Oh, it's all good. So I'm helping old ladies load their bags through the carts and everything. I'm helping out. I'm just taking my sweet time. This person's trying to grab stuff and get out of the place, and I'm just helping old folks. Like, oh, let me lift that for you. Come on, Zeke. Come on, we gotta go. So we get outside, and this particular person is like, okay, She was like, I'm gonna tell you something. You can't tell nobody.
Uh-oh.
I just found a gun in my bag.
Oh,
In that
wow.
carry-on bag. In that carry-on. We had transferred flights twice, and it never got picked up in any custom. And it was in the bottom of that bag. And they had changed bags, like for that carry-on, that book bag, that personal item, I mean. Like her,
Yeah.
The personal item bag. So, like, had changed bags real quick, not paying attention. It was in there. Didn't realize it was still in there from when the person had it, like I said, like a week earlier or something like that, and got all the way through all the customs with it. But going into the country with that as a firearm is illegal. It'll land you 15 years in prison. Plus like a $15,000 fine, something like that. So now we got to figure out how to dispose of a weapon.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh no, it didn't come back to America. No, we got rid of it. Yeah, it made its way into a lake. Let's put it got disassembled and thrown out in one part of a lake over there. Another part, like it got disassembled, and it was just kind of like one of those things where when I get home, I just have to take it as a loss. It was like one of those, like you got to take it as a loss. How much is that? It was cost $900, but it's not worth chancing it. Trying to give it. Crazy, yeah. Crazy that this person actually worked in security for a particular like train and transportation service. I mean, and does the screenings. And so this person, I'm gonna tell you how God works. They was in the bathroom and was sitting there and said, "I just heard something tell me wrap it in toilet paper." She said, I felt like the Lord was telling me wrap it in toilet. And I going like, I know that don't work. I know people try to do stupid stuff like that all the time. My job is actually to catch that stuff. So I'm really good at my job. So I know that don't work. But I feel something. So just wrapped it in a whole bunch of toilet paper, put it back on the bottom, and then just hurried up and got through customs. And we made it all the way into the country, even with that. But then you did the responsible thing and disposed of it and all that stuff like that. But I mean, crazy work. Like, could you imagine? Like, and mind you, like I said, we had been in 3 other countries at this point. Like, and riding around, throwing the bag around, like getting snacks and stuff out the bag, throwing it around, tossing it on the airplane. Like, oh, can you pass my bag? Sure, yeah, take it. Doing all that. At any point in time, that thing could have done something. And
that is crazy work because, man, we got stopped for Nerf guns with the gel bullets in it. And so they was like, oh, what y'all doing? We like, wait a minute now, bro. The thing is, it ain't even open. You know what I mean? It's in the case. It was a big deal. So, man, that is huge.
You didn't care nothing about that. Like, why you got it?
That's how those are.
God is real over there is different than it is here.
Huh?
The jail over there is different than it is here.
That part.
They get you in there, and they was like, "Can I see the U.S. embassy?" There is no embassy. It is one. You just don't want me to see it. You here? You here? Yeah. They happened with our driver the other day, Sunday. He had left. He had picked up from the airport, and dude left Ty at the hotel. He left him. He went and got the girl. Said, "Come on, I'm taking you out." He said, "We said, come on, come." They got and left. We at the church. The main actor sitting in the hotel lobby waiting on him. And so I go to the guy. I say, "Hey man, hey bro, you left Ty at the airport." He said, "I don't know Ty. Who's Ty? Tree BBB. Who is that?" And he do this. And I said, "Who is BBB?" And then he was, and not no offense to them because they all do this. Or he was like, I don't know. Try BBB. I said, "Ain't no BBB, man." I said, "You better go back and get him. You better find him. We're going to have a problem." And he had to go back. And thank God it was only 15 minutes away. He was that time. So I said, I saw them. I'm like, okay, they like, guy gave him that. So on the way back.
Come on, man. Start turning my screen off when I hear it. It's making noise at this door. I'm telling you. I hear it.
The only reason I'm laughing because I told you I did that. I'm laughing at you because that's what my ex-wife did when I told her about that giant teddy bear. Rich, I don't know if he's on here. I told her how my ex-wife had a giant, I bought her a huge person-sized teddy bear, and it was sitting behind her just like, and I'm talking to her, and I act like I saw something move. I'm like, "Oh, what is it?" She's like, "Huh?" I'm like, "No, I thought I saw something." Then she spun around, and looked. She said, "What you see?" I said, "I thought that bear moved." She said, "Quit playing." And for the whole rest of our conversation, every 2 minutes she would turn around and stop and look at the bear. And that thing did happen to fall over when she was there. She tore that stuff up, hollering, and so that's what Zeke reminded me of. Keep looking back.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Head on a swivel. I did not expect that. Birds are so cute and pretty and wonderful until you get up close and personal with one in a small space. Then it is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Like, we'd be outside bird watching. Ooh, look at the birds. Birds are so wonderful. We love birds. I want to fly high. Lord, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away from it. We'd be all in the birds, and the bird get right up close to person with a small space. And you'd be like, Jesus,
You just said something. Have you ever, as a kid, this is weird, but have you ever wanted to be an animal, a certain animal?
Yeah, Black Panther.
You want to be a panther?
Black Panther. If I could, I want to be a panther. I actually want to own a Black Panther.
I want to own one.
Before this is like back in 5th grade, I just like Black Panthers. I was like, man, if I can, when I get $1 million, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get me a Black Panther. Then realize $1 million ain't enough for no Black Panther.
No. And you know something about
they're rare. Yeah, they're so rare.
They're rare. And something else rich. I wanted one too. But mine was on some old hood Negro, so I wanted to ride it. Like put a saddle on there like it's a horse and ride it through the neighborhood. And I'm like, that would be kind of wait a minute. I'll be back in a minute. I just thought about it. I am now off the show for the day. Life is choice driven.
Life is choice driven. You're choosing your living down.
Oh, Dre in the comments. I didn't know he was here today. Yeah, just play some music. But yeah, I'm going on mute. Sorry, Dre. I'm out of here for the day. Hey, God gave all for y'all, give all to him today. Y'all tomorrow.
All right, I'm getting up. I'm getting up. Oh, all right.
Woo! Jesus! Oh God!
All right.
Ooh, Dre, how do you type these so fast? That's the question. How do you type that so fast? Do you have a template? Like, what is that?
Yeah, so you want to get a Panther?
I don't want anything at this point. Please to get off of here. I just need the rest of the day to regather my life. Because after I said it, I said, no, that didn't come out right. I said, I pray to God nobody paid attention to that. And then I saw Dre's comment and said, yep, somebody, man. You know, what I meant was to give clarity to those that are watching. People ride horses. I thought it would be dope to be a Negro in the hood with a panther riding on it like I'm He-Man or somebody. That was my goal. Get one. I didn't even want one for the right reason. I just want to be hood with it and have them and you're like, dang, bro, he ain't riding the car, he on a panther.
Nah, that would have been fire. You right, bro.
So here's the crazy part about a Black Panther then. What would you rather have though? So a Black Panther, y'all know, is not a specific cat. I had to look this up because I didn't know if it was a jaguar or a leopard, but apparently it's either or. It's just when they have that pigmentation that you know, makes them the spot. Basically, they're still spotted, but you know, the parts that we see as gold look black, basically. Like, so what would you rather have, a leopard or a jaguar as a Black Panther? Like, so jaguars are really strong, very large. Leopards, a little bit smaller, but very strong, and they can climb trees, and they eat things like deers. They can carry a whole deer up a tree. Would you rather have one of them?
So if I'm chasing somebody, they can chase them up the trees and stuff, and I'm like, go get them. You know, that's what I want.
I'm going.
So you want the leopard, and you want the jaguar.
If I'm trying to kill you, I want something that's gonna kill you. And if that's
gonna jaguar, ain't no joke either. Now, I just found out jaguars are in America. They have jaguars that have been found in the United States. Like, they found them in places like Arizona, New Mexico. Like, they sometimes end up this far. You would never think of seeing them here,
but you know what, Zeke? By you. Well, no, actually more by me. Going towards Michigan City at one point, there was a bear out here. And then also, we got a lot of the other animal that gets on my nerves that we got are the coyotes over here. It makes so much
coyotes
noise.
there's so many you have a lot of them in the city of Chicago that people don't realize. Like if you drive like on the southeast, like over east, like when you get through there, it's Chicago almost like this place is in Chicago. You would think you was in the country. Swear to God. Like if you ever come east, like in the neighborhood of South Chicago or Edgewood, like all those places like that, like you would literally like think you're in the country, like going up Torrance and all that area. So there's been times where literally I've like had to swerve deer, I've had to swerve coyotes. Like I've had to swerve like other little animals that I don't even know what they were, like raccoons and possums. Of course, they in all the cities, but you see them a lot. Skunk, like all that stuff is out over here.
Zeke, wait. Rich is still laughing. I just noticed he's wiping. He's wiping his eyes off. He's still over here off that.
On that pose, well, that's why I play. I'm gonna need you to say less.
Yeah, look. I remember being in Chicago Heights on Chicago Road.
Yeah.
And picking up my ex-girlfriend at the time when I was dating. And there was this guy, he was definitely strung out. He was strung out. And he had a rope and he walking like a dog. So I'm pulling around the corner. This man had a full deer with the horns and everything on the rope like it's a dog. Walking through Chicago Heights. And I'm like, number one, how did you stop him to put the rope around his neck? Number one,
what you gonna do if it pulls off? You know how strong a deer is. Like
this dude was walking with this deer on a head, it wrapped around his hand, and he just walking like it's a dog. He's stopping, the deer sniffing the ground, and stopping at the lights. The guy walking. I'm like, what kind of nigga? I mean, something this over here in Chicago Heights.
He's on another level, bro.
He on some crackhead strength because he was
at Jumanji. I don't know where he was at. He was at Jumanji.
That deer couldn't do nothing, dude. He had that deer like you with me.
That deer, yeah, you with me. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you was in Jumanji, bro. You don't know what you.
That's in Chicago. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. I didn't
have a rabbit. So I used to have a rabbit, and we were walking on a leash. Yeah, we were walking on a leash. Like,
I didn't have a leash. I didn't know I had a rabbit. I found out. I was on my couch sleep. This when I had my other apartment. Deja was living with me. You know, she was like 19, 18, 19. I was dead asleep, and it's like 7 at night. Her and her little friend, some girls over there talking, giggling in the room. And I feel something on my hand off my couch sleep. There's a whole black rabbit in the house. And I almost tore the whole living room up, jumping up. Like, what the? Like, well, that's Daddy. That's Lola. That's Lola the rabbit. She lives here now. Like, that's how I found out we had a pet rabbit. I picked her up and sat up, and she, you know, they weren't bad pets. It was quiet. And
Dad jokes. Oh dear.
Oh God. They're coming here. Pause. There they go.
Dre, thank you though for catching me with that one, Dre. I appreciate it.
Our rabbit's name was Naomi Campbell because she was black and she was beautiful. So I called her Naomi Campbell. Whole name. You had to say the whole name. You couldn't just say Naomi. You had to say Naomi Campbell. You had to say the whole name. That rabbit died in the sun. And yeah, we're still very sad about that. Because I love that rabbit. Rabbits are very active.
Ours died too.
Did you say you killed it? Like
no, Deja did. Her and her friend by accident. They were because it was a baby rabbit. So what they were doing was hot outside. So they was like, "We're gonna clean out the cage." So they took her and set her outside on the balcony.
That's what happened to ours.
And then next thing you know, Lola like this. So they called me. She like she was trying. She like, "Dad, I think Lola's dead." I'm like, "What you mean?" I was mad by then because at first I didn't like the rabbit. By then I was hot. What you mean she dead? So I go home and Lola's laid out in the thing. I said, "Oh," and so they're like, "You'll bury her." I'm like, "No, I took her in the cage and I was doing it dump."
I hear that.
Yeah, I heard it that time. I think
it's in the ceiling.
We lost Rich.
Something's in the ceiling. Something's in the ceiling.
If something fall out that ceiling right now,
fall out the ceiling, I'm throwing everything. I'm tearing this play out.
Y'all have man, I am cutting this up today. Watch and see. This will be out on social media everywhere today.
Oh my God.
This is pretty bad. This was bad.
I am traumatized, y'all. I am traumatized today. My God.
Well, praise
I don't even know
Lord.
what to do.
It's almost your round table time. It's almost round table time.
My God, Rich, you supposed to tell us something about being thrown off and still going. So I was thrown off by a bird, and now
here we go.
I was thrown off by 2 birds today. Before the show started, and now leading to the end of the show, another bird. This is crazy work. They must have been a pair. I think that other one is mad at me because he's knocking something.
He's still
knocking and
yeah, he's like,
oh my God.
Me. He tried to see you.
Yeah, he got some words for you.
Yeah.
Well,
this could be fun if you open up that door. What you gonna do?
I got something for him.
He got 2 wings for you, bro.
I got something for him.
Rich said he got 2 wings for you.
Right. I got hands, he got wings. We're gonna see which one wins. He'll probably win, honestly, because I'm gonna panic. I'll let you know that right now.
I'm gonna panic.
I gotta wait for it to get tired so it can land and I can just grab it with this little grabber thing.
What would you think if you would have grabbed it and it would have jumped back on you? That happened to me at work.
That was gonna happen. That almost happened the first time I grabbed it.
I was at my job checking on one of the employees, and we were in the greenhouse at the Home Depot. And I said, well, hey, you got to count back there. She said, can you? And I moved the bag, and a rat jumped out and jumped right here on my clothes. It was It was a big one. I looked down, I just knocked him off, and he ran.
I would be asking for my retirement check right away. A rat, now that's one animal no iteration of it.
Literally jumped to grab my clothes, and then I knocked it off of my hand like that. I just smacked him off. Like, get off, and it fell on the ground. By then, she was already gone. He jumped on me. I was like, hey, all I saw was her, the doors closing. I was like, that chick, you had left me. And my manager, I told him that he was happened to be visiting with me. That man, a rat just jumped on me. He said, oh, I would have died right there. He said, you probably got my job. He said, I would have just fell dead right there. I can't stand rats. I'm not scared of rats like that.
I am. I'm scared of mice, rats. You can have this whole house. I can't do it. Like, it's yours now. Above me, the Lord put you here. I didn't put you here. Like, yeah, I can't do them. I can't do them. I remember one time when me and Sticks first started dating, it was she had on this shirt. We was outside with my cousins. Matter of fact, Jonathan, JC, and then his oldest brother, my cousin KJ. So we was outside with them, and I was trying to do something like move my car or something like that. And I had to like push it. So they came over to help me push it. And so Sticks came over, and she was just like, it's like when we way back when we first kind of started talking. And so she just hanging out, we just talking, all that stuff like that, like all of us. And then we just laughing, me and my cousins, of course, laughing real hard. And I'm looking at her shirt, and I'm like, what is that? Like I'm just looking at it, like right on her her chesticles, like right there. Like, so I said, what is that? Like, and she's like, what is what? She looked down. It was a big spider, just like a big dead long leg. I'm talking like spread, like all the way spread, just laid all the way. I thought it was a part of the shirt. I'm just like, what is that? I was all calm with it. Like, what? When I say the level of panic I watched her do. I mean, I ain't never seen nobody go so crazy. Oh, I would have did the same. It was a giant spider just laid out across a whole.
That's tough.
Yeah, these animals. These animals are a-holes, and I'm not for it. Y'all, I gotta go outside where this bird is.
Get him. You got
That's why I'm playing. I'm so fly. I'm hyping myself up.
Go ahead.
Oh my God! All right, y'all. Well, y'all have seen Zeke live in the morning. Y'all have seen. Let's do our round table. It's at the 10 o'clock hour. Eric, let's get you first. Go ahead and tell the people something. And my God, I'm gonna. Hopefully, nothing bad happens to me.
I don't have too much to say. I didn't say it enough, apparently. Y'all just have a great day, and God loves you, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'm good. Take care.
Man, I done said enough apparently already.
Today.
This is crazy.
Woo! Everything's a pause moment. Yeah.
AP Rich, it's all you.
It's all on Rich. There he is right there. Rich, give the people something. I don't know. Give us a good word or something. Throw it off. We still going. Who cares? Like, we still going regardless of the fact that a bird is trying to take my life.
When you get thrown off, just keep going, guys. One way I keep going is to know Jesus, know peace. If you know Jesus, you know peace. All right. Like I always say, life is choice driven, guys. You will live and die by the choices you choose to make. I got a hint for you. Choose life. I also want to tell you, stay fly. I think that was pretty cool, right? Let me pray for you today. God, thank you for this time of coming together. Thank you, Lord, for even showing us when obstacle comes our way. Lord, you will not keep us to stumble. You will not have us to stumble, but you will keep us to go forward and stay standing on a firm foundation on who you are. So, Lord God, we thank you, Lord God, for today. Let it be a great day. Thank you for protection, Lord God, even from the birds, either from the terror by day, from the terror by night. Lord, we just thank you for protection in the small things and even in the larger things, Lord God. Continue to protect our minds, Lord God. Let our minds be renewed by words from you, because you said the words that you speak, they are spirit and they give us life. They are life. So God, we thank you for the life that you've given us, and we will pursue purpose and pursue you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. And amen. Oh my God, y'all, I'm afraid for my life this morning. Well, thank y'all so much for locking in with Zeke Live in the morning. That went a completely different way. We were thrown off, but we were still going. So I guess y'all saw it in real time. So there it is right there. What it's like to get thrown off and still be going. I guess y'all got to see that in real time. So all of that to say, man, again, thank y'all for just being here with us. We definitely appreciate every time y'all lock in with us. It's always a good vibe, even when the animals get to attacking. So there it is. Rich, that prayer must went to heaven. You got 2 amens. Miss Ursula Ellis and Will God Brought Me Out, Lee. You got that. And of course, Mama JP Rideout has told us it was a good show. What happened to everybody? There it is. Yeah, Mama JP Rideout said hilarious show, especially after I screamed for dear life after the bird. And if I stay live right now, y'all probably gonna hear another scream. And then, shout out to Broken Vessel Music, aka Mervin Hammond. He's out in Arkansas today, so shout out to him in Arkansas. Hey, cool. Hey, all right, y'all. Listen, I love y'all. Peace to y'all. Hope all is well. Watch out for the birds. According to evolution, dinosaurs evolved in the birds, so I have a legitimate reason to be afraid, because there is a Tyrannosaurus Rex chasing me this morning. All right, y'all. I love y'all. And I guess this is the end right here. So we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Don't forget Healing Voices. Be on my Facebook, y'all, so you can keep in track with that. But Healing Voices tomorrow night. So just stay on my Facebook so you can be in tune with that. I want to see everybody there. And then next Thursday, don't forget about that. I also want to see everybody there. And then look at Willie God Brought Me Out. He got this tagline in: Jesus loves you, and I do too. Boom. With all that said, y'all, I love y'all. We'll see you tomorrow morning with another episode of Zeke Live in the morning. Till then, peace.